Yo.
Hey y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all don't kill me though. I ain't got my lashes for a reason. I could put them on, but I was like, I'm actually working on getting serum so my natural lashes grow as long as this. So it creates
Yeah.
that fulfilling look naturally. So I'm going natural, y'all. Just I'm working on it. So yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is us starting the podcast off with lash advice. So let's see what else we can get from this lovely person. Welcome to the podcast is real. I am your host, King Drell, the creator and starter of the podcast. You know, it's just, I'm here, guys. I'm here. It's Thursday, so you know it must be time. But down here, of course, we have the singing sensation himself, my nephew, going crazy on the video games and sound as well, but he also doubles with the crazy skits as the man VoQualz. He throws him up. He's been drip god on this podcast lately, so you know I've been trying to keep up with him, honestly. And then over here, who for the second week in a row is here once we start the podcast, but you know, we always mess with each other, but it's fine because this man right here has been a very important part of my life the past couple of years. He is my Jamaican brother. He always be outside, the king of New York, Jasirii!
Bow, you already know the guy.
I thought Pop Smoke was the king of New York.
Listen, A Boogie. A Boogie. Well, A Boogie from the Bronx. Where
Hey,
we
Boogie
from?
can
The
have
Bronx.
it now, you know.
Feel me?
It's crazy. It's crazy. This bro,
That's
this
all
only
right.
a couple of seconds. All right. I told
I
you. This is
know.
Nah,
what we
it's
all.
only
I
because
said
we're
this.
both New Yorkers, so we
BK
can
in the
correct
building
that.
right now, but
Hey,
it's,
we
okay.
allowed to do this. We allowed to do this. There's about to be a lot of snapping tonight.
Look, where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 10s, back 10s, the shit's never in.
I went to Universal recently, like Universal Studios, and you know how have y'all three been? No, ever?
Yeah.
So you know how they have this section
Almost.
for some reason dedicated to New York. It could be like a building, and they're like it's just a New York building, supposedly. So I was walking past with me and my friends, and the guys was like just in the bar, and they're supposed to bother people like Italian New Yorkers. They're like, "Hey y'all, so where you guys from? You look cool." And I was like, "Oh, I'm from New York. What up, y'all?" And they was like, "Oh, she from New York? What part?" And he was like, "I'm from Bensonhurst." And I was like, his ass. And I was like, "I'm from Brooklyn." He said, "What part?" And I was like, "Brownsville." If you don't know, Brownsville is like the hood of the hood of the hood of the hood of New York. So when I said that, he did like a yeah, Brooklyn. I said, I should just stop telling people I'm from Brownsville. But another commercial break. I don't know if y'all know Lola Brooke. She's a rapper, also from New York, also from Brownsville. And I met her. She was like, "Don't fucking." I don't know if we could curse. We can't curse.
Yes,
No cursing.
go
This is
ahead.
the
This is the
podcast.
podcast is real.
She was like, "Don't effing tell people that you not from Brownsville." She was like, "It made you." She was like, "I rep that shit all the time." I was like, "All right, Lola, all right, but I could easily be like, yeah, I could lie and say I'm from LA. People would believe it. But they don't see the hood where people like get shot, murdered, and burned like to death, like literally alive. Okay, but yeah. Okay.
I mean, early 90s.
They don't see that in this. They're like, you're not from there. You're lying. I'm like, I have no reason to lie, y'all. It's really bad.
Like, no. We are the innocent people from New York. We are completely reincarnated as creators on the planet Earth.
I think we came to lighten up those areas 100% because I was born there and all hell broke loose since I could say Goo Goo Gaga. Like I knew what a gun was at the age of 3. Like pow 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 pow.
Listen,
my
Brownsville, Edenwall, Evander,
Bro, it's bad. Van Dyke, like freaking Tilden, all them houses. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad.
Good time. I mean, times are had.
It made us who we are.
That's a fact.
We
are angels now. Look at us.
We could code switch. We could be with the
Indubitably.
Well, guys, as y'all can see, the one who was supposed to introduce literally just took over the first cast. I want to point that out. Literally, we didn't even have a chance to even introduce her. She just immediately just like, let's just start her.
We jumped straight into the episode.
Hey, yo, hold on. Hold on, we didn't even get to the glazing part yet. Like we just went straight to it. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. Because we're back here now. We're back here. And while we're back here, real quick, we're gonna say shout out Ghost in the chat, saying what's good. So yes, definitely always here. Shout out to Ghost. But you know what? Even though you've already seen it, I think she's already proven it that it's not about me, it's not about him, and it's also not about him. So it's time to level up.
What?
This woman will soothe your soul with her voice, all right? Several songs and music videos to her name, along with the acting credits. Her wardrobe is top notch, and I'm not even talking about her cosplays. Best of all, she just be living life, man.
I'm bad with glazing, y'all.
You
So if I'm
definitely
y'all complimenting,
can
it's
catch
okay.
her. It's okay. We got you, because we can catch her outside as she sits here completely grateful. And no, you are not having a lucid dream right now. She is really in our presence. You can call her a baddie. You can call her a boss. You can call her Mr. Krabs. Give it up for the one, the only Lizzy Ash music herself, Lizzy Ashliegh.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Y'all behind. So I see you. I know you know some of my songs. Lucid Dream now is probably like 5 years old. I should do birthdays for the songs that I create for sure. Mr. Krabs will be infinite, bro. And Mr. Krabs is gonna be a song until SpongeBob dies, unfortunately, and that's not gonna happen. Maybe because I heard that Gen Z don't the babies of Gen Z don't like SpongeBob.
That's okay. They can. What are they watching?
A Skibbity toilet.
Huh? Skip it, Hey, if you got these to nephews, you know.
And then you know what's crazy? What's really crazy is they're gonna grow up liking jazz. Skibbity, it's gonna be a full circle moment. See, and then it's gonna go back to jazz, then to anime, and then it's gonna be a full circle moment.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was a Keegan and Pell moment. That's what I thought that was. If y'all know the joke, y'all gotta go back and look at that skit. That's what I thought.
No. He has one. I love their stuff, so I'm definitely gonna log that in my thing for sure.
Oh, who's not on top of something now? Okay, yes.
Yeah,
now we can actually give her something to watch.
Wait, if you're Tennessee and he's New York, where are you?
I'm assuming you're talking to me, right?
That's his nephew.
Okay, because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know. We're like different boxes, so I'm like, which box is she explaining to? Yeah, I'm from Franklin, Tennessee.
Ah, okay, Tennessee.
He's legit my nephew. I know some people always find that hard to believe, but yes, his mother / my sister, who just had a birthday. So yeah, happy birthday, son, by the way.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, that's sweet.
A lot of people seem to be having birthdays these past several days.
Birthdays, yeah. Shout out to my friends.
Shout out.
My girls had a birthday like 4 days ago. I don't know if you have Kalani. Yeah. Happy birthday, Kalani.
Okay. Happy birthday, Kalani.
Happy birthday.
Oh man, seems like it's almost pointless to do this part, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it anyway. King of New York, how are you doing tonight?
Man, tonight's another night. You know what I mean? Gotta get my weight up, getting my stack up. You feel me? Like I'm pretty much him, him, them. You know what I mean? Been outside early. Feel me? And you know, a cider, a nice chicken breast and things. You know? All right.
Chicken breast and things.
Yeah.
And nephew, how you doing tonight?
Well, I just woke up for a good hour and 30 now. But so you know, I had to take a nice warm shower and take a good waking up cleanse. Then I was like, what am I gonna put on? So I just tossed one on. I didn't even think about it. And then I just like, oh man, people are dying in Invincible. So I just came right here on the chair and just see what's going on.
I said Invincible. I'm crying.
I'm about to binge that joint after this.
I said, hey, niggas are dying, nigga. I'm in hell. Wait a minute. I'm done. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back. Wait a minute. All right, cool. Because I had to hurry up and get here because like obviously, you know, there was like, oh shit, Broly's gonna be here. I was like, shut the fuck up. So like, yo, I gotta be here before I get my ass whooped because I know the type of energy we on tonight because this is the podcast is real. So I was like, yo, I'm running. I'm here. And we here.
Y'all asses.
Absolutely. And it seems like tonight might be the easiest job I've had since season 4 started. I'm probably just gonna kick back quite a bit. But Lizzy, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. We're all blessed to be alive. I always tell people if you had a bad day or is having a bad day, you're blessed to live another day to make it a better day. So I'm alive, we're alive. And I'm currently just working and thinking about a lot. But I'm also in a zen state of breathe. You got time. You got nothing but time. And if that is a lie, then but when I say you got time, I mean like you got like work on it. Don't waste it. But like I have it. I just need to breathe and get lock in. I'm getting back into lock in mode. I've been floating the past like month because I kept getting invited to stuff. You ever had a month where you're just helping different people, help, and you're like, hold up, I didn't do that for myself in like a minute. So I just gotta lock back in and But when you see what I'm dropping and what I'm working on, you're gonna be like, oh, she was cooking, but just know cooking for a little minute. Like I gotta lock in. Yeah.
I think y'all might need to benefit from locking in. But guys, I always say this when it comes because we know we always start this with a super glaze of our special guest. So it's time to get into the personal part about this special guest.
Wait, that wasn't the glaze earlier when you guys were like,
hell no.
No, we're not done.
I hope you have a second screen open. I hope you got a second screen open.
That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Well,
hold on.
I need some glasses to hide.
Before we get that screen, I got to tell a quick story. We touched on it a little bit backstage as she goes and, uh-oh.
No, you guys are fine. I'm still
here. You already see the studio.
I know, right? Look at that background right there. She said, it's gonna be even bigger. She's still in the process of moving and all of that stuff. So,
word. Let me get on the track.
Yeah, honestly, just side note, my green screen's actually up over there. If I was to move my camera around, I've been in the process of doing a lot of recording this week. So I just said, there's no point in taking it down. It's been up for the past several days.
Too cool.
But we're going to talk about the cool Lizzy right now to give you guys a trivia that a lot of you guys may not even know. And that is this right now is hands down the first live conversation that me and Lizzy have actually ever had.
Oh my God, you actually talked to her? You know what I got? A video of 1 second of her walking past. Oh my God, this is Lizzy.
Because it's up until this point, every time I have ever seen this woman, as some people who follow the podcast know, and I've actually flat out said it on this podcast, everybody knows that I deal with a lot of anxiety and mental issues, and sometimes it's hard for me to go up to people I don't know and start a conversation. If they start one with me, I can talk all day long, but it's hard for me to make that initial approach, which is why sometimes people think I'm stuck up, and I'm like, I promise I'm not. Which is why last year on this podcast, I said, Lizzy probably thinks I don't like her, because I have passed right by her several times and have not said a word. And I'm like, it has not been because I've been in my own zone, and it's not been because there's been any kind of secret beef. It has just been, there's Lizzy. I should say something when I pass by. Dang it, I didn't say anything. What am I doing? So, and I mean, she's
Jasirii,
been around.
Like, I know her. She's cool as fuck. Just say hi, bro. She'll say hi back.
Listen, Drell, have I not?
Yes, no, you definitely have. And like one of the only real moments that I have with her, because we technically have never really interacted with each other, was a couple of years ago when we went to the Korean barbecue and we did the karaoke. And I did Under the Sea. Jasirii was my background dancing and my backup singer. And Lizzy was literally sitting up front with the phone out recording us. And in the back of my mind, trust me, I noticed that. I'm like, Lizzy's recording my performance right now.
Stop. I'm regular, y'all. I'm so
coming from the megastar.
I'm literally from New York, just another hippie fellow artist who just loves to create and just enjoy and try to bring a light to the world. That's it, literally.
From New York already made it so much brighter. So go ahead.
Every time we say in New York, I'm Libra. Hey, hotter than my socks.
Well, I know you got your shades on because you're a star and you're so bright that you actually need sunglasses on to be able to take down all the brightness. So we get it. But do you have our podcast pulled up that you can see what everybody else sees?
Oh, you said pull the podcast up?
Yes. Like, do you have it up anywhere on the
I'll do
screen?
it on my I'll do it on my phone since I have the computer here. Hold
Yes.
on.
Pull it up on your
So
phone.
boop boop boop. And I
You're
did
gonna
put it
want
on
to
my
see this.
story. So
No,
let me
just so you
see.
can see what everybody else is seeing, because you're gonna have to see what I'm about to do, and you won't be able to
Hold
see it backstage. You can only see it on the podcast itself.
on. Oh, I see the box differences too, by the way. Like the different boxes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
glad
was
you.
like, whoop, whoop. So I got that wrong. Yeah.
No, no,
Okay.
no. You're good. I'm glad you have the podcast up now because,
You
like
should
I
do it.
said in the beginning, her wardrobe is top notch, and I'm not even talking about the cosplays, but that's
I'm
okay because I'm
chilling.
talking about the cosplays now because it's time to do what we do on here, and that is our Lizzy Cosplay Showcase, aka she's got that shit
I'm crying. That's
on.
hilarious. Oh,
Should have had the
thank
funk
you.
flexed bomb drop.
It's okay because my nephew said that he was here for somebody, and she might already be about to power up on us. So, it was actually I try to go through and find my favorites.
No, that's
So I
cool.
meant
That's a cool shot.
yes,
He really
it is.
caught that hoe too, because I was just in the moment. I promise y'all, I did not know I was gonna win that hoe. I just knew they were like, we need other cosplayers up here. I was like, bet. Let me know. Literally, I was not the first group of cosplayers that was like invited to be on that stage. I know some people like, oh, she got up there because she knows somebody. No, I ran up there, y'all, and just and you know what's crazy? Who was with me? She's gonna kill me. Bree was with me. Y'all know which Bree? It's like hella
Track,
Brees. Track
I would
everybody.
say,
I'm
hold on.
about to say,
Okay,
Yeah,
there's like
like
Bree
you can
Bree,
know
Ford, the
that
you
now.
said
Bree,
Bree.
track
Wait a
Bree.
minute. That's like
There's
asking
like
who
I know there's
me
like
how many
20
clothes do we
Brees in
know.
this industry. Yeah, but she was like, Lizzy, you. I was like, bro, I need help. She ran with me, y'all, and she literally was pointing with me. She's a real one. She's a real Bree. I love you. If you're watching this, if you do see this clip, that is a real friend. I know she had a birthday, not like recent, but like happy birthday, Bree. Yes, it's lit. She literally dragged me, and she was also a reason I got on that stage. She made sure she ran with me. She just made sure she could be proof, 100% proof that I wasn't. It wasn't rigged. You know, as some may say, it was not rigged. I promise. So if you, yeah, I won that cosplay contest. That's crazy,
And that was after your
crazy.
performance, right? What did you
Yes.
perform it on stage
So
too?
Yes.
literally, I was performing
Oh,
on stage, and randomly after I got off stage, they were like, "Yeah, Megan's on the other stage to the right," and I was like, "This is how they did it. They tried to separate me from connecting with Meg. That's what they did. They wanted me to not be in the room with her when she was in." But and I was like, "Let me not overthink," because she kept changing her schedule high key low key. So like they were gonna do something else. Like it was a lot. It was a lot. You know, when you deal with like different celebrities and they have to like schedules. Neither here nor there. I made it and it was perfect timing. Like brain toast theory. I wasn't supposed to be there in the beginning when they were picking people because I was meant to be the after, if that makes sense. Yeah. It worked out. It worked out like 100%.
And
Like
yeah, here we
sometimes
are.
DreamCon, as y'all all been, if you've all been, literally it's a movie. You get there day one, by day four, you're like, what happened in 4 days, bro? What happened, bro? That's just crazy. So yeah.
No, I've
Mhm.
definitely been to DreamCon. DreamCon is a good con to visit, and of course you were. I mean, look at the cosplay. Of course you were going to win. I need you to tell me a little bit about the cosplay itself, though. Like, how did it come
Yes.
about?
So one, funny enough, somewhere in my phone, like the phone that I had before this phone that I'm looking at the podcast on right now, I literally screenshotted it. I was like, it's funny. Before Broly, I saw Kefla. So Kefla was my day two cosplay, but neither here nor there. I was like, who is this girl with green hair and why does she look so fire? I was like, nah. And then when I was looking up Kefla's hair, I seen people cosplay as Broly with Kefla's hair. So I was like, this is Kefla's hair. Why is this guy wearing it? And then I had to learn more about Broly, and I was like, bro. So I ended up funny enough, I ended up learning his aura and his lore, and I was like, he's actually similar to me. If people don't know, like I will get there, but neither here nor there. I was like, okay, how can I make this look real? If you look up cosplays online, they look very cheesy, very like what's the word? You know, y'all know when you cosplay and you can't find a cosplay that looks good. So I was like, okay, I gotta kill this. I gotta make this myself. So I was like, okay, I wear cargo pants all the time. I'm not a skirt girly. You very rare you catch me in a skirt. You catch me in a skirt, it's very rare. I'm in cargo pants. I'm in big pants. I might be in a dress, but I'm in a pantsuit. Like I'm a pants right now. I'm a pants girly. Like so I was like, we're gonna make his purple tights cargo pants. The green fluff is actually fluff that fashion people use to make jackets, to make scarves, to make. So that's it in itself. I didn't need to edit it. It's just fluff fabric that I didn't turn into anything, and I made it long enough to fold it. Those shoes I made. I got some black shoes that were kind of like a fake Balenciaga, and then I put white foam on it that I had to like foam and harden over 24 hours, and I actually created the lines. I painted it green. If you see them shoes up close, I did that whole. As far as the armor cuff of the second part of the boot, Moon actually helped me with those. She didn't make them for me, but she was like, Lizzy, you need this type of EVA foam, and then you need this type of. She literally put me on the product. She was like, you got this. You're a creator. I was like, oh, here we go. Let me get to cutting. Let me get to gluing some shit and painting some shit, and it worked out. So, in the top, I tried 3 different types of shirts. I didn't just find one shirt. I was like, oh, maybe it can go with this. Maybe it can go with this. I kept buying shirts to make the look fit, and that was the best fit because he's naked. He's naked at the top, so I can't go out like that. Hold up.
I mean, you could. I just don't know how well it would go over.
See,
dirty.
No. But the foams came from me cutting the EVA foams, painting it. The ridge around the armpit too is the foam that I put on the sneakers before I paint it. The hair. Oh, I got a shout out. Her name is Jess. And if you ever want a wig, like a bomb anime wig, it could be from anybody. It could be the most craziest hairstyle to the most simplest hairstyle. She will tell you everything from the fabric to like how much it costs. She made that whole from scratch. And what I mean by that is, one, we had to pick the color. She was like, what? She sent me like a picture with like 5 different colors. And I was like, okay, this is the closest color to his hair. 2, she was like, all right, he got frizzy hair, meaning, there's a difference between white people hair, our hair. Well, I got mixed, so I'm like in between the two. He has very rough hair. So she actually tweezed it, every single part. And in each part, she took like hella minutes just to get that whole like frozen. So that wig in itself took a week and a half to make. So, yeah, if not 2 weeks.
Dedication.
And maybe 3 because she had to get the pieces. She had to get the hair. She actually attached the hair onto the head part. And then I know if y'all was there, y'all saw me running in that hole. It was loose when I first put it on and I hit her up. I was like, bro, it's loose. Like, I can't wear this. It's going to fall off as I run. And then she was like, oh, she gave me this. I wish it was easy for me. We get in there with Universal. I could just say something and watch me able to pop up and be like, yeah, this is what I got. But it's this y'all ever know wrist wrap? Y'all box?
Mm-hmm.
So you know how like sticky it is? It's a little bit sticky.
Mm-hmm.
You wrap that around your head. That whole as soon as I put the wrist wrap around my head, it was good. It was not moving, bro. It was, if you want a wig to stick and you don't got the wig glue or not like wig that strap, it worked, bro. I might bring Broly back for this year. I'm looking at some other cosplays. I don't know if I want to give them because then I'll see duplicates. Because how many Brolys did y'all see? I think I saw one other Broly, and he had that wig that you can get from like Universal. So nah, I saw like one Broly. Y'all tell me, cause yeah, I did that. I ain't seen nobody else.
Definitely intimidating. I ain't gonna lie to you. You definitely had the other Broly looked at you too. I'm not gonna front.
I'm crying, bro.
So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
But yeah, that's the lore behind Broly. I saw it as a picture first. I did some research and I was like, hold up, I could really do this. If you don't know me, I mainly cosplay green hair people. The only non-green hair character I cosplayed was Naruto, and I just fuck with Naruto heavy. So I was like, I gotta do this. I know your hair yellow, bro, but I'm a cosplay as you.
Hold on. But did your hair was yellow at one point before you had to go back to green mode? I remember.
No,
Did you see her Naruto that she posted?
I saw her have to have to do a nice transformation real quick. She was like, this hair color of mine. Yeah.
Blonde is
Okay.
yellow.
Okay.
Like Naruto's hair is really yellow. No?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I was like, hold up.
You saying nothing?
Never mind. But I do know some people use blonde hair as yellow, because isn't Sanji's hair blonde in the One Piece live action? Yeah.
Ghost wants to know which Naruto.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When you're asking me to tell the difference between blonde and yellow right now, my eye color says, "Are you asking me a dress?"
No.
If y'all know what I'm talking about, there's a gold and white dress a long time ago, and it's a black and white.
Yeah, that's a color.
I'm making it as a joke. Yeah. I'm making it as a joke of me. I said that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but Ghost wants to know which version of Naruto.
First Naruto, not Boruto, not Shippuden. It was the first one. It was like baby innocent.
Part 1.
Believe it.
Part 1 Naruto.
Yes, 100%.
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the second Naruto one at war, it was a lot.
That's actually the only Naruto I haven't cosplayed yet. Is Part 1 Naruto. I just haven't been able to find, like, you used to be able to find the cosplay, now you just can't find it. So
Bro, if you see my version, I made a hood Naruto. It was like I got a orange vest. I got some blue cargo pants, and I was y'all had to see that. Y'all had to see that. It was like
I have
it's
seen your
really bad.
Naruto. Like
Yeah.
it's not part of the showcase, but I have seen your Naruto.
Yeah, it's like a New York version. I had to make them. Yeah, it was crazy. I made I don't know if you guys know cosplayers in the game. My other friend Bree, not Trackhead, but my other friend Bree, she did the Hanada, and then Anuli. Anuli is also a fire wig maker and fire cosplayer. She did why is it slipping me? It's not Hanada, but Sakura. She did Sakura. Yeah. And then I had another fire cosplayer. It's a video, it's on YouTube where we did.
You got to go back pretty far to find it, but yes, it's there.
Stop. No, and then Kozakaze, she did.
Don't.
What's her name? The one with the purple, Ino.
Ino. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did that. I bring the girls together. I love bringing the girls together when we do cosplays. You know what I mean? It's a hit when we can really perform and do something that the boys or IDC would do. You know what I mean? So it's like, nah, girl power. We got this too. We know how to work the camera. Nah.
Shout out to all the breeze out there, man. Shout out to all the breeze, man. Shout out to all the breeze. She named 2 breeze in one story. Shout out to them, bro.
We're also not going to ignore the aura farming she's been doing the entire time. Yeah,
I
cosplay the Dragon Ball
reasons.
character.
1, they do look cool, and 2, I just don't have my lashes on, so I feel naked without the lashes, but it's okay.
Look at that. Yeah. Aura farming. But you know what? We'll go ahead and keep the aura farming going because that is not the only cosplay that she has done. So we're about to move on a little bit as we get a little scarier here for a second.
Oh, you're gonna do it? Is it it?
Yeah.
It is it. Yeah, behind.
It's okay. I need you to talk to me about this one.
So it's that thing where as an artist you go through a writer's block and you're like, damn, what should I write lately? Because this was related to a song that I wrote around that time. It was around Halloween. So I was like, I haven't done any Halloween cosplays in a hard minute. So I was like, and how many green horror people y'all know? It's very hard. So I was like, and I had
Leprechaun. Like I said, Leprechaun.
It wouldn't hit. But I know. And
Leprechaun in the Hood.
That's too old.
No. Nah, hold on. No, that nigga was stepping. Hey, he was stepping that motherfucker up. Okay, say what you want. Hey, he was stepping that motherfucker. And he saw the girl with the grill. Like, oh shit, she got gold grill.
Leprechaun in the Hood. That whole crazy. But all in all, I was like, I really messed with it. I was like, yo, I could do this. So I did the same thing. I looked up cosplays and I couldn't find like a decent one that just seemed decent. So I ended up finding a random clown like costume and I like started painting like green stuff on it. My hair's already green. And my friend Bonnie is one of the best SFX makeup artists in New York. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna need those sound effects for you. Boom, 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 boom.
With all the New York people I have on here, I might need to add one.
She could turn you into an old lady, an old man. She could turn you into it. And the thing is about Bonnie that I love, she's passionate about what she does. Like, yeah, she's getting paid to do a job, but no, she's very passionate. She's going to make sure she gets the right colors, the right things, the right pigmentation for your skin. Like, she eats that hoe every time. And when I did it, I made a song called Red Rum. It's actually really bad, so don't listen to it. But it's really bad. But
what do you mean?
I am also a creative director. So the video I creative directed. So that I have fun with. There's also a familiar face in there. Y'all know Greg. He was the guy that gets killed. So he's one of the guys that got killed. Yeah. It's very funny. But I enjoy doing that with friends. Taking a camera and telling a story and just like rocking out. I'm excited to do it more. I'm watching my words because words are very powerful. I'm excited to do it more, and you guys are going to see more of it real soon. But for all the OGs who knew, Lizzy Ben was doing that. It's not on some, she trying to, Ben was doing that. If you don't know the lore of my creativity, then that's on you. But I'm still cooking, so.
Talk your shit.
Mm-hmm.
See, look, it's just the aura farming. I'm telling you, like, hold on. What are we?
No, like, these are just the perfect glasses to do that with, bro. It's like. Okay. I'm done.
I'm gonna try to find see if I can get an effect and just have green aura just around her anytime she does something like that. I feel like I need that for this one.
Y'all behind.
But no, it is actually amazing because of course it is because it's you and everything that you do is always really good. But there was another one you also had for a really big project. That
Is
had
it the alien? The alien?
Maybe.
Is it like the Earth? Yeah, the Earth. I called it like Earth Avatar because it gave me alien, but it also gave me Earth Avatar, and that's literally what I was going for. I told her I was like, hey, and this is Bonnie once again, SFX Bonnie. You need to be turned into anything. She is gonna do it. That's my girl. How do I say? Yeah, for a minute I was just like, boom. I want to be an alien. Two, I had a song called Fallen. It's two separate things. And then I just kept listening to the song, listening to the song. And I was like, how can I do this on a budget? I was like, how can I do a video on a budget? Pros and cons to this music video. One, it is fire. It is amazing because I when I say I wrote out the script page by page, scene by scene, line by line, I literally drew hideous drawings, by the way. So don't let your drawing skills stop you from creating a script. But I drew out scene by scene, like, oh, actor one and actor two are going to be facing each other. Okay, actor so and such is going to be on a couch. Oh, they teleport. Mind you, not even knowing how I'm going to get the teleportation to happen. I just know it's going to happen. But also me understanding camera work. Okay, if you want something to teleport, you got to get a frame of it being nothing there and the frame of the thing there. Anybody who edits knows this. But if you're new to editing, you got to know these things because you can't just shoot it and then tell the SFX or the VFX person, hey, can you make me teleport? He's going to be like, bro, where's the scene where you weren't there? You got to disappear. So he's like, I thought you guys did that. No, you know, it's crazy. If you're a really good editor, you can kind of probably mask out, but it's going to look like iffy with like something. They could probably add smoke or something just to block out. It's just hard. Neither here nor there. I talk a lot, y'all. This cosplay came because I saw a vision for a music video and I wrote it out script by script. And I was like, yeah, she's an alien and I'm in a video game, but I suck souls into the game. So if you play, by the end, you're sucked in and you are a new character in the game. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's literally, and then it's like a Street Fighter. That's why I'm in the train station because one of the scenes we were fighting in the train station. So yeah. Mm-hmm. So I wrote that whole music video. I wrote out every scene. I was like, yeah, she's gonna have a superpower here. She's gonna have a thing here. Writing a scene can sometimes takes about 2 days alone just to make sure you have everything, and then shooting it is a whole nother lore because you miss one thing, you either have to go back or rechange the script. So yeah, and I edited the video. So I not only creative direct, but I also edit, and I just have visions. So if you ever have a song, musicians out there, literally you need a creative director to listen, I think, you know, it's funny. I have friends who do like music listens just to like hear people's songs and tell them how they feel about the song. I think I should have music video listens where I go, send me a song and I'll tell you what I see immediately. Cause that's literally how my brain works. You can play me a song right now and I'll go, oh, I see this. That's how fast my creative process works when it comes to creating videos. So yeah.
Listen, we love that. I'm not even gonna love. We're gonna drop a bomb.
Y'all giving me ideas. We working.
Got another one. Cause why are we doing this? Listen, this is really Lizzy in the building. You already know what's going on. You know her vibe is already bomb. You already know where she's from. You know where she already going. You know what she's already doing. Listen, this is not New York. It's New York in the building. Back to you, Drell.
Where in the fuck are these guns coming from? I know, bro. How many sound effects you been playing? My face is literally like, how the fuck am I actually hearing these sound effects right now? Like,
they're coming from his end.
Y'all don't understand. We've been live broadcasting for years. And for me to actually hear somebody else's sound effect that is not coming from him, it's literally crazy. And even if he plays it, I shouldn't even hear it. So the fact I heard this shit was like, hold on, dog. Where is this coming from?
He hadn't heard the sound because we do sound effects on this podcast, but because they go through the OBS, I'm the only one. Only the people watching the podcast can hear them. And me, of course. So he hasn't actually heard these sound effects since he used to do it right here beside me. Since he's been gone, so he's like, why am I hearing sound effects right now? No, that was all the King of New York right now, bro.
Yeah. Trust me, I knew something was up. I said, nah, because I hate the gunshots. You fire. I know your gunshots. I know your gunshots.
Sorry, is that Funks?
Mm-hmm.
He'd be like,
dropping bombs.
I'm dropping bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, for those
I was wondering.
Funkmaster
Yo,
Flex is the DJ that
I
made the
apologize, audience.
popping OD. So every
It's
time that he
behind.
talks, it's gonna hear a bomb sound. Every time that there's a pause, you're gonna hear a bomb sound. Anytime anything new plays, especially from New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, a bomb drops. Like
That's crazy.
it's hereditary once you step out of the 5 boroughs.
Yeah.
Well, 4 because
Yeah.
we don't claim Staten Island.
Yeah.
And I
I'm
think with
behind.
that, I think we need to go ahead and go to another cosplay because I think this one is, I would say, smoking.
Oh. Okay. I know this one, and it's funny because, so hear me out. And it's, you see how like this one is a little bit unique, but also not unique. Like it's kind of like going straight into it. So if you try to find his outfit online, you're either gonna get a bomb suit but a bad hat, or an amazing hat but a bad suit. And it's so weird. You can never do the two. So you know what I did? And Jasirii knows what I did, bro. I don't condone this, but artists be doing this. So I bought both and returned one, but switched the hat.
How did I know that's where you were going? How did I know that was where you were going?
Nah, nah. I ain't never. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my mama, I ain't never heard that the other day.
Trust me, I pushed the button on that one.
What? Hold on. In New York, that's a culture shock. But every time we dropping it, you think that's cool? We can't expose this.
I said, well, they talking about New York a little too much. Y'all were just going.
Bruh.
They cut us out. Bro. They cut us out.
I'm on my New York shit. Nope.
Child. Oh, but even going into it, so I do have a lot of green wigs, and obviously my hair is green. Obviously, this actually is like an extension that I created. I know how to like braid and like add different hair stuff. This is obviously my hair, but that wig and that hat was just a perfect combo. But as far as like the face, I didn't have time to hit Bonnie up to be like, hey, can you do my smoking face? So I wanted to like practice myself with the green stuff. And when I did my whole face, so I created this kind of look where I was like, oh, let me just like half it. So you still see some of me and it's kind of like my face is turning. So that's how I was able to keep a little bit of me in there because I was like, yeah. And high key, that just came from me not doing the makeup well. I was like, yeah, we're going to cut some of this because just plastering the green on, it was really bad. And then everything else, that bang came separate. The gun, I was like, I had to buy this. I still have like those guns to this day. It's like 2 or 3 of them. It's just fun to have. Bang. And I should use that on more videos, high key, low key. Y'all getting me out of my stuckness of like non-creativity. Because talking about old stuff is like, oh, I did that because this is how my brain process worked. So yeah, 100%. And that was for Halloween. It was like a Halloween party. Oh, I want to say it was Comic-Con 2. I worked for Comic-Con like 2 years ago, maybe 3. Yeah.
Oh, fire. And the crazy thing is, I was gonna compliment it because I was like, I remember the wooden mask, and then the wooden mask would go over the whole face. So I was like, oh, okay. So you did the half and half. You did that the half and half iced tea. Okay, I see you.
Stuff, and that came naturally because I was like, Lizzy, you know you're not good with SFX. You could try, but yeah, no. So I did the half because it just made more sense too. Yeah, and then obviously I own at least 2 sticks of green lipstick because of, funny enough, Shigo and I think another character. So yeah.
You know what? All I can say is I'm glad she's saying that she's getting some ideas. So that just means that Lizzy needed this podcast as much as this podcast needed Lizzy. So I am so glad that Lizzy Ashliegh is in the building tonight on the podcast is real. So we can go ahead and stop the glazing at least for a second because we got to get to the past week because it is time for the week that was. Where we talk about events that happened in the past week. They don't necessarily have to be nerd culture, just that there's anything significant that happened in the past week. And I'm going to be honest with you, my week has been rough. So it has kind of been hard for me to pay too much attention to what's been going on the past 7 days. So before I say the only thing that I really have, does anybody have anything that significant happened to you guys in the past week that y'all would like to share?
Yeah, y'all want me to go first?
Sure. You go first.
So, like I was saying before, listen, J. Cole walked down on Cameron in the studio. It was wild. I can't believe that he actually walked down. He said, bro, a lawsuit. It was crazy, and I can't even front. The whole thing was a setup for an amazing podcast. That really gave me mad inspiration for the week. Just listening to Flea, because I'm just here like Cameron really went by Flea before Cameron, but then again, you already know the vibes. It was a whole different setting. It was very well centered for a lot of youth. And the guys that get it and the girlies that get it will get it once they listen to it. Like it was a lot of redemption. There was a lot of there was a lot of growth. Because to know Cameron back when Cameron was Cameron, Harlem Cameron, and you seen him in the streets, literally with Santana and the other dude from the Bronx that, Jim Jones be wilding sometimes. But still, at the same time, it is what it is. But to see that growth happen, it was amazing to see. Just for me personally, that really highlighted me, and it gave me a warm spot in my heart. Because, shoot, as a New Yorker, we barely have hearts as it is. We too busy worried about the rent and trying to fight people and the rats in the street. But sometimes if you were in the bus, and then especially the F line, nobody likes the F line because it's always effing late. You know what I mean? And I forgot to drop.
And that used to be the G. What are we doing?
Thank you. Hello. Can we get it right, New York? Can we please get it right? The only trains that are great is the E train and the F train. Sometimes from Queens though, because Queens actually got it good. And the A train.
AC, not on the weekends.
Not on the weekends at all, though, because they always doing some construction.
Nah,
I promise you, that's the splinter working.
You see, I understand, bro. You got another New Yorker here. We here.
Nah, thank you so much. The podcast is really sponsored by New York, ladies and gentlemen. So, New York in the building.
Got Lizzy up here in the building. Big Lizzy.
Big Lizzy, who we will go through in a second. Nephew, anything significant for you in the past week? Any news you like to share?
I went to go saw the new Disney movie.
Ooh,
what was it called?
Hopper?
Hopper, yeah. I saw the movie, and I can actually say this. It's been a while since Pixar actually had a good original film. By God, it was actually pretty good. It was because I kept saying this about Pixar for a long time.
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Like I said this about Pixar for a long time, because when we come to all the franchise and movie, I was like, okay, it's Toy Story, where we at now with Toy Story, because now we have so much shit going on. It's like, it's a great message, but I'm like, how are we gonna get this through? But when it came to making original films of Pixar, they've been missing. I'm not gonna lie, they've been missing. But I will say this one, oh my God, if y'all like Woodlife Creature, if y'all like adult jokes, yes, Disney actually threw some adult jokes up in here. That's when I was like, oh, we here. So, and the main protagonist of this movie is not like any other of your original daily life that you have usually. Of course, you're gonna have the usual Disney effects, but like down the road of like learning how serious he is about saving this forest, I promise y'all gonna be like, oh no. I understand why she's that serious. She is willing to do anything, but you'll be shocked how she's willing to do it. So that's why I was like, yeah, Hopper? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's a great original Pixar movie. And I can see why a lot of people are enjoying it. It's claiming it number one. See a lot of people, nothing but great reviews about it. And I have not seen anybody even talk or trash anything about it. So, yo, Pixar, keep it up. Keep it up, dude. Literally, keep it up. I see balloons. Where the hell did that come from?
Apparently, I didn't know this was done through iPhone. Because if it is, like, if I go like this, I think a thumbs up might appear.
Yeah.
So it's like you have like, I didn't know this was via that. Because if you do things like a balloon will pop up with hands. I think there's like a piece one for a party. Oh, that's balloons. But neither here nor there. I was gonna say, so what? Before I say what I say, what was the message that you learned from Hopper? Because I saw it.
The message I learned. Which one? It's a lot of like, if I be real with you, it's like 4 of them in the hole. Like, it's literally 4. Because you have one is about the one of them is about the economy, and one I don't want to get too much into it because, like I said, I believe in spoilers, and I don't want to get.
Protect the
no, like that. I'm gonna break 4. Like, it's like 4 of them. One of them is about living to protect the forest. Is one of them about if you're some things about it's like trade off, the jack of all trade. Everything that you try to save is gonna be go. So shit, some shit that you love so much, you gotta willing to let that shit go. Things change. It's okay for things to change. And to have a conversation with other political beliefs. I heard that no matter how much you talk to the motherfucker, sometimes you just gotta Malcolm X the nigga. And I learned from that too. I learned from that too, and I was like, okay, I'm with her on that shit. Cause there's a scene in there that I love so bad. I love it. Cause she literally pressured the nigga. Like she literally did. It was like, so you gonna do it? Keep the nigga down here. So I was like, oh, so hey, when y'all see it, you'll see it, bro. Oh my God. Yo.
I was like, did he just like exit? I was like, he was like, that's it. Mic drop.
I said, my brother, Puna, I love you to death. Talk to mom. I'm sorry, my brother called me. He in jail.
It was almost like he mic dropped. He said that's like, I'm out.
Like, no, my brother called me. No, my brother called me in the middle, in this out of nowhere. But no, but like I said, no, that's the message I got out of it. And you know me, I gotta watch something to understand. Niggas, stop it. So, but no. So for me, I'm gonna have to watch it again to get like even more, to rewatch even more and more. But of my 4 things that extent of that movie, that's really what I got from it. And they got my favorite character, an Apex Predator that y'all know about in there. So hey,
one that's gushy and soft on the inside.
Bro, dude, she was so good, bro. She's legit serious.
Nah, so okay. Without saying too much, I'm not a what's that thing called? I don't spoil. I'm not a spoiler. So I'm not gonna spoil you.
Yeah, but we also have a 2-week rule, and it's been out for a while.
Yeah, that's it. We have 2 weeks up in here, but since
y'all throw them out there,
so it's like,
my fault that I haven't seen it yet.
That's why I haven't talked about our One Piece yet, because I was letting people get into that before I go crazy talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I'm known to be a debater, bro. So I'm gonna debate a little bit with you. I'm not gonna say it was a trash movie because it wasn't. It was a good one. But I will say the message. Obviously, you watch things and you perceive things, and you are like what you see. We just lost Jasirii. His behind. Is service for phone call. I'll give him 5 seconds. Let me see. You know, New Yorkers. 5, 4, 3. If he comes back on the one, that's crazy. 2, 1. Nah, he out. I tried to give him a second to come back, but I was gonna say, bro, I be on my conspiracy stuff. I will say I do feel like that movie was obviously it was for kids, so I feel like it was a programmed psyop to try and get kids to want to be into conscious transfer.
Okay.
Picking up what I'm putting down?
I hear you. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, yeah, the guy was trying to put the road up, and he's in politics, and he was trying to do all these things. And
yeah, but the way how he went on about it was crazy. The way how he went on about it was
facts. It's crazy. But I was gonna say the real apex predator wasn't the one you're talking about. It is technology. Dun, dun,
absolutely.
Dun,
yeah.
Dun, dun,
that's what I said. Apex predator. Yeah. Absolutely.
But they're not gonna tell you that. They promoted it, and they're saying technology is the good guy. It's gonna help you see things from a different level, and mind you, it does, and it's crazy because even us being able to do this right now, it's a form of.
Trust me, there's so much I want to say to you, but I can't. So,
how can't you?
Because if I go, it will spoil it. You don't want to get information out too much about the show. You gotta you gotta respect the show. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, look, it's been way past 2 weeks. If y'all want to go, y'all can go.
No, respectfully, we go do this off camera. We're gonna do this off camera. I'm gonna respectfully do that. More respectfully. But hasn't been 2 weeks
just missed Jasirii, did you know I was a conspiracy theorist?
Yes.
Hasn't been 2 weeks though, for real.
I just threw at him.
We had a whole conversation during that Korean.
It was a movie to get kids to be into conscious transfer. Hey kids, wouldn't it be fun if I took your soul out of your vessel and put it in another vessel? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Well, we're not going to tell you what vessel you're going to, but we got the millionaire on the other side.
I'm not.
I don't know.
We're still having. I mean, look here.
Fall into everything, y'all. Be aware of everything. Ask questions and just yeah.
I mean, me and my uncle always have this conversation a lot about conspiracy theories, especially when the ones became with Wall-E, because we already said
they're
Wall-E,
no longer conspiracy at this point. But
like the Wall-E, we talked about the Wall-E for a long time. He'll be back. Don't worry.
Wall-E wasn't a conspiracy theory. Wall-E was the future. That's what I kept saying about Wall-E. It was
hear you guys.
Oh, you can't hear me? Hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
What's happening?
We can hear you just fine.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Testing. Let me see my phone. Let me see if y'all still talking.
Okay, I can hear you perfectly fine. I can hear you.
Ah, did I do that? I can't hear you, but I just turned the phone up and I can hear if y'all still talking.
Right, but if you turn the
How can I
phone
fix
up, then
this?
it's
Let me
gonna be
see.
an
Is it?
I
echo.
can
Is
hear
it?
y'all on the phone, meaning like the podcast, but I can't hear y'all through my thing. So let me see if I can
You
if
did
my
something.
mic is coming up from my computer and I go like this, isn't it gonna double? I can hear y'all on the phone, meaning like the podcast.
Yeah, because now you're echoing because you got the phone turned
So
up.
let me see if I can fix this. If my mic is coming up.
I would say if you don't have your settings set up through your headphone setup, or do you have it set up through your audio setup?
Did
There's two setups.
her headphones might have died.
Could be. That could be. If you have headphones on and they died, that could be the thing.
I know she can't hear us.
Yeah, I mean, we can't hear you because you muted us at this moment, but we could have heard you. No. Excuse us, we have a technical difficulty. This is the second time this week, though. Fuck is going on?
It's not on us. Not on my side this time, though.
Madam, I can't hear you because one, you muted. And two, yeah.
You know what? We can't hear you at all. So if you can hear us, if you need to back out and come back in, your headphones. Is it your headphones? No, yeah, YouTube's coming through just fine. Like,
Jasirii did. I think Jasirii did something because he disappeared and he just playing with. He's like, she can't be talking about the stuff, guys. He's an op. He worked for the government. Okay, let me see if I can.
no, not working.
I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna refresh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just if you need to refresh the whole thing, that's fine. That's fine. There are technical difficulties. So meanwhile, we have that going on. We can talk about it the week as was. But no, that's just what else? What you had going on the week as was?
Like I said, we've had a whole lot that's been happening. I think it's crazy that you talked about Hopper, obviously, with that being a whole thing with Disney.
Hi. Hello again.
We're back, and I can hear y'all, so we're good.
Yeah. So yeah, see, it'll do that. See, technology.
I'm not gonna talk about nothing crazy anymore.
Yeah, remember how y'all got kicked when y'all were going overly New York earlier too? When you were starting to talk about what you did with the hat and the suit, it was like, yeah. So
look at that. What? This is true New York energy.
Conspiracy theories out there. Somebody's trying to
Jasirii, they kicked me out. They booted me out. The government kicked me off. I was booted out.
This is the realest New York energy I see.
That's crazy. That's actually insane.
Not only we got train energy, we got bomb energy, we got connection energy. I know, because we're about to get to that segment in a second.
Wow. Like I said, it's interesting that you guys were talking so much about Hopper, which of course is Disney, Pixar. Like I said, I've been too much, like a lot's happened in the past week, but I mean, I had my own Disney thing because, you know, it's also been 20 years of Hannah Montana. So, you know,
yeah, I saw
the 20th anniversary special.
Yeah, I saw, and I still haven't clicked it yet. I'm not gonna lie. I see it in front of my face every single time. Right on over Zootopia too, and I'm just like I just don't hate on him. I swear to God, it's not that. It's just, you know, when your mindset is like, there's so many other shows I want to watch right now before you get to this one. That's how my brain is. There's just like so many anime just been throwing out, and I've been updating and keeping up with the games that's been trying to come out and all this stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
No, you're fine.
No disrespect to Hannah. Miley, I love you. You know I love you.
Yes. Big fan. She was born here, like literally.
That's what I'm saying. I love you, boo. I love you. Like, and then she said, "Oh, we did this at home." I said, "She did at home." I gotta look at it. I gotta look at it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, "Oh, we home. We here. Tennessee, we here, niggas." Yes. But but nah, absolutely. I get on that. I get on that when I get the time.
But I will say, it was good. That's really the best. You know, I'm a Disney head, so I'll just say it was good. That's okay. I would have loved to have went higher than that, but I can't. But
would you say performance wise, or was it like what would you say? What would you say?
It wasn't what I expected. It's a good thing they called it an anniversary special and not an anniversary reunion, because it's not a reunion.
Gotta be different. No. You said reunion. That'd be a different ball game.
I didn't see it yet. Were they missing people?
Well, I mean, technically, like, people took pictures and things like that, but as far as like the actual special goes, they weren't there. It was mostly just Miley and Billy Ray. It was basically a live podcast.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So and asked a lot of like softball questions. It's almost like, hey, we never thought Miley would ever come back to the Disney fold. We don't want to ask her too rough things about
Yeah.
everything. So I mean, like, it was good to see her again. It was good to see them on that set again. It was good to see her and Billy Ray. And then, of course, like I said, everybody couldn't make it, even when it came to the pictures and things, because your girl is on the Young Sheldon reboot, and she was literally like, I was on set doing this, so I couldn't be there. But no, I mean, like, it was good seeing her. Like, they did like some reenactments. She performed some of her old songs, updated. Like, things about it were cool. Like, if you grew up with Hannah Montana, which most people around our age did, like, it's still worth checking out. It wasn't what I was hoping it would be. I was hoping there'd be a little more. That's all. But it's okay, because we're not here to glaze Miley or Hannah. We're here to glaze Lizzy, but we're actually done glazing Lizzy, because now it's time for Lizzy to glaze herself, because this is where we get, yes, I saw that look. This is the self-glazing part of the podcast, because there's going to be some people out there who don't necessarily know who Lizzy Ashliegh is. So this is your time to tell us the story of your life. So Lizzy, the floor is yours.
I will. It's funny because it's funny. A lot of interviews, obviously, they go like, "How'd you get your start?" And like, my love in this world, my first love in this world was music. So I feel like music was one of the first light bulbs in a chaotic world that hit me. Like, I don't know if you guys became conscious like myself, and when you did, you're like, what is this planet? What is going on? Why do people do these things? This doesn't make sense. I'm already fixing stuff and I just was born here. I'm like, that's not right. That's not supposed to be like that. And people are like, why? Some people used to call me a know-it-all. Some people used to be like, oh, she's this, she's that. And then I had to realize, okay, what people say about me might not be true either. And then I had to learn the lore. I just kept learning the lore as I got older of just everything. And to this day, I'm not going to know it all, but I find myself being a philosopher, a musician, a creative director, actress, singer, a songwriter. Funny enough, a casting director, because I have so many friends in different realms that I love helping my friends. Um, so I'm honestly just another human on this planet that enjoys creating, and I want to bring a light. And I'm continuously bringing a light to the world that this planet is missing, because it is a lot of dark. So I want to be the opposite of that. So yeah. And like, yeah, my start was, like I said, the love of music. And as you know, when you see the things that I create, I try to my best to make it true to me. So, there's plenty of times I've been in the studio with producers who are like, let's make the most ratchet song ever. Shake that ass, big boobies, titties. Yeah. And I'm just like, if you know me, you know that's not my steez. And everybody, let's get lit, let's get drunk. I have a song called Remedy, and it's funny because in that song, I'm like, it is a good song, and that's my aura naturally, like it is genuine. I have a song called Remedy, and then I'm like, 1, 2, 3, like let's take shots. And my friend heard it, and I was singing it, like she was like, bitch, you don't even be taking shots for this. You don't want to not getting drunk, because I'm naturally lit. Like I really am. Just don't get me wrong, I'm not. I don't judge my friends who drink, and I'm not against drinking. Like I'll take a shot, I'll take a drink, but I'm learning now as I get older, I just got to put my foot more on who I know I am and stop being pressured to be caught up in things that I know I'm not. It's just that there are lanes that mix. So like, I love anime. I'm not into porn. There's a, I love, and you like, Jasirii. I was like, but it's like, what
You're
else?
right.
Just different things. There's a lot of realms that mix. I love going to a fire bar, music. I love to dance, but I can't twerk. I don't got an ass, unfortunately. If I had an ass, I'll shake that shit. And I don't know how Coily Ray be shaking it. She be shaking it good, bro. And I'm like, not nice. But all in all, I really suck at glazing. I just know that I am a part of a lot of amazing projects, and I am a believer in God, and I just go with the flow and see where life takes me based on the magnetism of what I put out. I know God's not going to put me somewhere that I can't handle, because I've been through a lot from a young age, and growing up, not having parents. I know a lot of people who do relate to me with that. They're like, bro, how do you do all this and you didn't have a foundation? I'm like, it came from, one, music, and two, knowing that wherever I go, I'm going to be okay. And 9 times out of 10, if I'm meeting people, it's meant for me to meet them. So it could be child, I'm literally the random person that would probably pick somebody up on the side of the highway if I had time. I'm not dying though, because I know God is on my side. So yeah, I be helping people if it's meant. And I went to Thailand recently. I recently did a spiritual retreat in Thailand. So I traveled also, and I picked up this ring. It caught my eye, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna rock this every day. I do feel like I'm God sent. So like wherever I go, and this is a reminder to just always do the right thing and what God tells me to do. So yeah.
Absolutely, do the right fucking thing. Absolutely.
So if it's meant for me to make a twerking song, I'll make a twerking song. But I'll pray to God about it first.
Hey,
So
if y'all wanted that shit to go like Little John and Yin Yang Twin, I mean, tell you something, nigga. Hey, go into show the request. What we talking about?
Because he was gone, so he just.
So
But no,
yeah,
but Lizzy, I will say that especially like you said, without a foundation, but you did have music. Well, like you said, you have all of these other avenues too. But a lot of times, people have to have a start somewhere. Like, were you like a theater kid at all, or anything? Did you have any kind
yes.
of
So
training?
I loved and because I have creative direct films. So it's like, where do you get this? I naturally always was idea driven. So I went to college. I got accepted to a college in Pennsylvania randomly. People like, you was in college in Pennsylvania randomly for like a year and a half. It was like for 2 semesters. And neither here nor there, I didn't like it. No, I'm not even gonna say the college name. If you find it out, cool. But they were very racist to me when I was there.
PWI,
Funny enough. You said what?
PWI.
Nah, not that one. But
Oh,
but like long story
He's
short,
like,
they were
I don't
very
give a
racist.
damn.
And it's funny because when I chose to leave, you have to go through a dean interview to leave a college. So I did the interview with him and he was like, is there anything you want to tell me? And I was like, nah, it's just not my vibe. I could have said, yeah, this person was racist, this person was doing this, da 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 da. I was like, I'm gonna just step away gracefully, and I did. And I ended up getting accepted to a film college in New York. So I ended up going right back to New York. I was like, you know what? I'm accepted here. I have friends here. I feel somewhat loved here. I felt lost in PA. Like the people I were meeting, I didn't connect with. I ended up getting caught in some euphoria type story. I got stories for days. If y'all on some personal tip, if y'all want to have a powwow, have some s'mores at a campfire, and know the lore of half the stuff I get into, I have friends who be like, of course Lizzy was in space. Of course Lizzy was on this thing at this thing. Is because I end up in the most craziest places. I told you for a reason. I really think I be God sent. But yeah, I got caught into some euphoria shit at the college that I left. And I ended up just going to film school. And I was like, yeah, this is what we're doing. But yeah, right now, currently, I am working on a new album. There's something I can't announce right now, but in 4 days, look out. I'm going to be announcing something really dope in 4 days. I'm excited for that. And it's about to be lit. I don't know. I have this strong feeling. There's a producer in New York, and there's an executive producer and an engineer. I had a conversation with them today, and they're like, Lizzy, we're making this album. And I'm like, bet. Because I was like, bro, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm not going to say who used to say that statement from New York. You gotta be hungry. You want it? You gonna get it. He's in a bad rep right now. But neither here nor there. He really was telling people, if you want it, you gotta go out and get it. And I feel like I've been chilling. Nothing against chilling and resetting, but I feel like it's time, and I'm ready to make more stuff. So yeah.
Heard that? Yeah.
So if you think I'm cooking now, wait till you.
Look, all I know is 1 year she's invited to a Super Bowl. The next year she's a part of it.
Mm-hmm. I can tell you that, Lord. So, and I know y'all all know Kiki here. I love Kiki to death, man. And we're both like two peas of the crazy pie. Like we get caught up in so many different situations. Shout out to Kiki in the podcast. So literally, yes, that Super Bowl was Vegas, correct? The one we got invited to? Yeah, it was in Vegas already. No, yeah, it was in Vegas already. So if it was already in Vegas, Kiki was like, Lizzy, I know you always get shit. How the fuck we doing this shit? I was like, hold up. I gotta do this thing where I manifested. I was Googling, I was doing all these things. And I did that thing where I bought a flight to Vegas. I was like, I still don't got a ticket yet, but I'm gonna get it when I land. I even made a video. I was like, I don't got it yet, but I'm gonna get it. And they were like, that's the hardest place to get into. I was like, I accept the challenge. Let's go. So when I got on the plane to go to Vegas, it was this guy. He seemed very corporate-y, and I was like, I'm not gonna talk to him, but something said talk to him when we land. That plane actually clapped. Everybody there for the Super Bowl, good vibe, good energy. 9 times out of 10, if you're leaving New York to go anywhere where there's a big event, 50% of that plane is there for that event. I'm just saying. So to the left of me, it was this guy that worked for Pepsi. So I was like, hey man, we're here for Super Bowl. Are you here for Super Bowl? He was like, yeah, I actually work for Pepsi. And I was like, oh, that's fire. I was like, you got any events going on? Da 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 da. And 9 times out of 10, Joe, and this is for you. You talk to somebody like I'm telling you, everybody's down to talk. Everybody's down to meet new people when it comes to like these big events. 100%. Like you'd be surprised. So like he could have shunned me away. I'm just a regular green hair girl. He works for Pepsi. You know what I mean? I'm like, you got any invites? He was like, yeah, actually, pull your phone out. I'm gonna airdrop you 2 invites to 2 things that's happening in Vegas. I said, bet. I said, are you guys giving away Super Bowl tickets by any chance? He said, yeah. I was like, bet. I pull up to the spot that he tells me to go to get these tickets, and that line was 200 people deep. So me showing up, I'm like, we not getting, me and Kiki showed up. I was like, we not getting these tickets. Like, I was like, and then we waited in line. The line probably took about a half an hour to get to the front. We pressed the button. Pierre was with us. He actually won a Pepsi bag with a bunch of merch because Pepsi owned it. So when we went up, we didn't get it. But there was this lady, and thank God for being aware of your surroundings. There's this lady in the cut. Free Super Bowl tickets if you want tickets. And you might think, oh, that's a scam. She was under a banner that said Thyers, which was the face company. I don't know if you know Thyers. Do you know Thyers? Yeah. So neither here nor there. It's a company. Look it up. THAYERS. Shout out. Promo y'all. Y'all gave me free tickets. Love y'all. So they're giving away free merch, free things. And they're like, all you have to do is take a photo in our booth, tag us, and put it in your story. She didn't even say post it on your feed. She said put it in your story and tag us. When I seen people go into the booth, it was your typical club photo booth, the one where you like do a little boomerang. When I tell you people were posting it on their stories, but they didn't tag the company, people didn't know how to tag the company in the story. So I was like, Kiki, we got this in the bag, bro. I was like, and I went back to the lady and I was like, when do you announce the winner? She said tonight, literally 8 o'clock. That was 3 hours from when we went to the booth. When I tell you Kiki got the email, she said, you just got 2 emails. You get a free hotel stay. You guys are going to get over $1,000 worth of merch. You're going to pull up to this place. You're going to get this free painting about the Super Bowl. You're going to pull up here. It was like, if you won this big experience. And that experience was sponsored by a company called One Location. I love putting people on. You got to research this shit. One Location. They supplied everything. And Kiki was like, yep, perfect. We got it. Of course. It's lit. And we went like, yeah. And they gave us money. They gave us the hotel. Obviously, I gave that to Kiki because I was with somebody else like in Vegas. And then it was lit. At the end of the day, okay, so moving. I told this story so backwards. I'm going to speed this up, though. So the sequence went Arizona Super Bowl, Vegas Super Bowl, New Orleans Super Bowl. That went Usher. Usher was Vegas. Rihanna performed in Arizona. Yep. Was it? No. Okay. Yeah. Arizona.
Look, Kiki's in the chat. It's Lizzy. Hey. You said her name too many times, like Beetlejuice.
Oh, so we summon Kiki. You already know. We talking about the Super Bowl now. So literally, freaking, when we were at the Vegas one, I had somebody, literally another friend who was at the bottom. When people danced for Usher, because mind you, I'm experiencing the Super Bowl. One of my friends literally looked at me and was like, Lizzy, why are you not on the floor? And I was like, why am I not on the floor? How do I get on the floor? We're doing that next year. Because I saw Usher had a good maybe 300 people at the bottom do the A-Town stomp. I do it.
Kiki says she got me arrested at the Super Bowl.
That's a whole nother story. That's a let Kiki.
Is that a bomb?
Hey, push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button right now. Now push the Let me tell you something. Because
listen, if y'all invite Kiki for the podcast, and she tells that story, she's gonna tell it how Kiki tells it. And then I have another version of that story. So if Kiki tells it, if you put her alive right now, we're gonna debate and we're gonna argue. And we're no, because and it's Lizzy's fault and I'm like, nah, because Kiki, if I didn't say this and we would have been arrested. Were we arrested? We were not arrested, thank God. But that's a whole nother story. And I'm like, Kiki, no, it's fine. Neither here nor there. When we went to the Usher one of my friends
jail.
Was like, what's she saying?
Kiki said FAO and also said jail. Hello.
We weren't arrested, y'all. We weren't arrested.
Got me arrested at the Super Bowl.
We were not arrested. Neither here nor there. But the Kendrick one, yada yada, it happened because yeah, I kept Googling. I was like, how do you dance at the Super Bowl? How do you do this? How do you do that? When I found the company, they just said literally the submission was send a video dancing to Kendrick Lamar. Easy. Sent the video. The only other lore was they only wanted people who were in NOLA. And that's not every year. But this year they wanted people who were in NOLA just because it was easy. And I lied and said, I got friends in NOLA. So I put my friend's address. I was like, yeah, I'm from NOLA. That's how you do it. And I flew out. I already had a place to stay. And yeah, literally I knew everything. I saw Mustard. I saw Samuel Jackson. They were with us during the rehearsals. So being a part of that process is actually amazing. It's just fire. You get to keep the clothes. The only thing is, I was like, bet I'm doing this next year. I'm excited. I was like, we about to do it next year. Wrong. When I Googled it, the application for next year said you have to be able to carry 40 pounds. You have to be 5'8", 5'9". And I was like, what are they doing this year that you got to be so tall? And they were bushes.
Bushes.
Yeah, to be a bush for freaking Bad Bunny, and I was like,
I saw that application. I was like, oh shit, oh yeah.
But I'm gonna make it my mission to help people every year to apply. I know people forget, but every year I'm gonna apply moving forward because that's an experience that honestly is amazing.
Yeah.
And outside of rehearsing for the Super Bowl is lit. You said what?
Shout out to Kiki. She tried to help us with the Bad Bunny thing.
Let's go. Yeah. Wait. So when none of you were 5'9"?
Oh,
I'm
nah,
6.
we would
I
just.
could have went. It was like mine was going to birthday weekend, so it was a different thing. I wanted. That's why I couldn't.
He was like, I'm too good for Bad Bunny. It's okay.
Nah. That's a different story.
Hey, look, I already saw Bad Bunny at New York Comic Con. Just randomly, just walked by when we were at New York Comic Con.
Yeah, I have to say, them two saw Bad Bunny was just walking randomly
and stuff,
Like,
and he just walked through.
You look at that's Bad Bunny? Nah, I can't be Bad Bunny.
Like, I didn't even think that
3
was
days
him.
later.
I thought they were saying somebody cosplayed Bad Bunny because it's a con. I was like, somebody cosplayed Bad Bunny? I was like, wait, that's Bad Bunny.
Did you stop him? You didn't say anything.
He was long gone. Like, because he was in the middle of doing, like, if you see, he did a video of it where he was, like, literally walking through the con with, like, a bunch of people behind him and stuff. Like, he was doing, like, a video. But he walked right by us.
You know what I'm excited for? I don't know if I'm going to get the invite, and I don't know if they're going to hear this or if it's too late, but the Mario invite for the new Mario movie that's coming out.
I want
because Gambino is Yoshi, bro.
Wait, what?
That's my...
You didn't know Childish Gambino was Yoshi?
Childish Gambino?
Yeah. You said what?
Yeah, you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Wow. Oh, shocking, actually.
Wow. You didn't know that?
No, this is actually shocking to me. Hold on, wait.
Are you breaking
Childish Gambino's Yoshi?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Yoshi?
Okay. I was gonna say I love Gambino. Like that's like my #1 artist whatsoever. So I'm just like to see him as the voice of Yoshi. I'm like, bro, how's this gonna be? So I'm excited. So yeah.
Hey, all I know is when it drops on the first, I'll be in the theater.
Tell me. So.
Child. Oh, like to be at the premiere? I don't know. Look, you first things first, you say it. Second things second, it be manifesting, bro. So we gonna see. I'm gonna hit them up. So if you try to remember like how you do that, you just gotta hit wait, what? Okay, y'all, I might have to do a refresh again because my Joan tripping.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is Jasirii still there?
Yeah.
Jasirii's here. Yeah, he's here.
We're all here.
He's gone on my screen. He's gone.
What is happening?
Oh, you might have to refresh your Joan.
Hold on.
See,
I was CIA coming for us now.
I'm gonna say this on my end. The reason I left, my brother kept calling this phone, and I had to be like, nigga.
Right. But no, but if you actually go look, it actually says Donald Glover, voice of Yoshi in Mario movie. And
yes.
And some people will be like, why would they get somebody that's probably just gonna say Yoshi over and over again? I mean,
they're gonna give him lines.
I see him talking. OD. Like say Yoshi.
No. It's literally like
hey, Yoshi. I don't know. I can't even hear Gambino saying that. Yoshi.
I mean, he is though. He does.
I mean, we said that about Mario. Like, what the fuck is Mario going to say? So they might shock us. We never know about this one. This one could be different because I said that about Donkey Kong. I said Donkey Kong don't fucking talk. The fuck? And then they gave it a and they gave it to Seth
But
Rogen.
I mean, that was a terribly done like Donkey Kong series.
But me and you played the games. We saw him play the games. The average of time we hear him screaming of the average monkey sound.
But I would say sometimes people just want to be a part of something, and they said Donald Glover just wanted to be a part, even if all he's gonna say is it's kind of like Vin Diesel being Groot in the Marvel movies. Like literally, all he says is "I am Groot." Literally, they did not need to get a big name actor to be Groot, but they did.
Wait, who did they get for Groot?
It was Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel?
Yep.
That's Vin Diesel. Every time you hear "I am Groot," that's Vin Diesel.
That's hilarious, actually. I am Groot because he's so sweet. I am
that's
Groot.
Vin Diesel.
Like, I mean, what?
So yeah, that's why I said because of him being Groot, it does not surprise me that they would get a big name just to say Yoshi over and over again. So
we're gonna see.
We're gonna have a Yoshi Island segment.
You know, Gambino grew up in the Bronx, so again,
I know if they have a Yoshi Island scene, there's a conversation definitely happening there.
Gambino is not the Bronx. I could have sworn he grew up.
Did he not grow up in the Bronx? Did he not?
I thought he was ATL. I thought he was ATL.
Google it.
He might have visited.
I literally thought he was ATL. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was ATL.
He's from ATL, but he did grow up in the Bronx too. He lived in the Bronx when he was in New York with his family.
But yes, I want to go to all the movie premieres. Me personally, I'm trying to get to an MJ movie premiere. Like, I got to be there. Everything about me, that is everything that anyone knows about me, and MJ knows that I deserve to be there.
You need to make a video showing how much you love MJ and why you need to go. And then if it blows up, they will literally go, he's invited.
I have literally been making videos of MJ for years. One went viral just last year. Like, freaking a whole bunch of people liked it. It was a big deal.
Please, and listen to me when I say this. Find the video that you posted that went viral, repost it this week, and put the caption, hopefully I get invited to the premiere. Literally. If it blows up,
yeah, because it blew up. Like, all hip hop shared it. David Banner commented on it. Like, all kinds of.
Repost tomorrow. Whatever video you got scheduled for tomorrow, scratch that one. Repost the MJ one, and then put in the caption hopefully, not even hopefully, like, no, excited to go to the premiere. Y'all invited me, right? Or like something cool, like y'all got this. Like, yeah, I'm serious. Or like even tell your peoples, be like, tag the movie company, tell them to invite me to premiere, and like all your friends will tag. Every MJ fan will. If you're telling me it went viral last year, it's gonna go viral again. It's a perfect anniversary post right now. It wasn't relevant. It's relevant because MJ is relevant whenever. It's even more relevant now because he's trending. So if that whole got 1 million, how many millions did it hit, or 100,000s?
I think it was like 500,000. Might have got close to 500,000 or something like that.
It's hitting 3 million. I'm claiming it, and then some. Post it like right now while it's trending.
Like, trust me, when I say I just got done with I took like a week off because first of all, I did 28 straight days in February of cosplays and did a little bit afterwards. I just said at the beginning of this podcast that if I pan my camera, my green screen is up over there. I've been doing nothing but recording MJ content for the past couple of days, and I'm finna get ready and start dropping all of it.
Yes. I'm telling you, can you please start it with the one that went viral already? I say that to say, because if that one hits again, everything you post after, all the MJ stuff you have after, you will literally become the MJ guy and invited to the premiere. I really hope you see that formula working, because I see it.
I have to be there. No, you don't gatekeeping. You try to help out, and I definitely appreciate it. Like I said, always shout out to you, shout out to Kiki. Not sure if Kiki's still in the chat. I know y'all said y'all do a lot of arguing sometimes over certain stories and things like that.
We debate. I call it debate.
Okay, well,
she sees the world in a very different way than I do.
But it's okay, because y'all might debate over that, but I'm gonna need you to debate over something else. And before I go where everyone else knows where I'm going, sir, do you want to take it away?
Oh shit! Are we there now? Oh, we're done glazing her.
Yes.
Oh, we're about to cook this motherfucker. Okay, let's go. All right, I tried to figure out where the fuck we were going. Swear to God. I was like, huh? Wait, what? Is it? Okay, cool. All right.
Is it talk shit time? Is it like,
let's go? All right, let's go. Warning, disclaimer. This is the podcast is real. You know, as the end of the day, you might hear us do a lot of shit talking. You might hear us cuss at each other. You might hear us say some things that might sound like we hate each other, I swear. But it's not. It's not. We are here. We are professionals. We do not encourage you to do this at home. So please, the floor is yours. Let's burn this motherfucker! It's time for burn. I'm tired of glazing. I've been quiet
Look,
for a week for this purpose. Burn this motherfucker in this pot right
this
now.
week's
One
podcast has
piece.
basically been Lizzy featuring the podcast is real. So she's already kind of taken over, which makes my job so much easier. But now she's already making history out there. But Lizzy, it's time for you to make another side of history because we have this ongoing thing that we do on this podcast. And we need to try to get your opinion on this right now. So let's see what side of history you're on. So Lizzy Ashliegh, say it with your chest. Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
So hard. It's not easy, fam. That's not easy because off rip. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm big on the underdog. R.I.P. Cartoon Network. R.I.P. Because we already know. I don't know if y'all know.
I saw that. I saw that. I
don't know if y'all saw it. It was like a ladybug. Did y'all see that?
Well, look, it's somewhere in your room right now plotting revenge. I hope you know that. But anyway, continue.
I didn't hit it. It was like a ladybug. Hopefully it was a ladybug. It looked like a baby beetle. So, but I said this to say, the reason why I said RIP Cartoon Network because I heard that they like shut it down. They're no longer like doing
the website.
Cartoons for it.
The website. Just a website. Just a website.
The network is still up.
But hear me out, because I used to play games on Cartoon Network when I was a kid. Nickelodeon wasn't doing those games. They actually gave us stuff to play when we were kids too. Yeah, Nickelodeon got SpongeBob and like all the greats, but Cartoon Network really was on that lore because nobody's beating Dexter's Lab ever. Beating, press the button. What are we doing? All like Scooby Doo was on Cartoon Network. They actually look at this up and that's on this online. Cartoon Network had a promo with cereal, every cereal in the game, and you can get a CD, and that CD had either music videos on it, video games on it, and you pay $20-$50 for a game. Your cereal box gave it to you for free. Look up the Cartoon Network cereal box games. It was Scooby Doo, it was Dexter's Labs, it was Powerpuff Girls, and it was these games that you play, and your cereal box gave it to you for free. And you could go to school and trade it. If you got a duplicate, hey yo, I got Scooby Doo. Anybody got two Powerpuff? Split. You to go home, you play the games. It was lit. By
the way, J Rose is saying bravo in the chat.
And Nickelodeon is sponsored by who? And they were doing what? We're not doing
this. Keep going. Yeah. We got bombs for you.
Man, look, he said Dexter's Laboratory. And you know, I can always talk about Dexter's Laboratory, but you know, when you talk about Dexter's Laboratory, you also got to talk about that Will I Am. So
and they had a song. Back to the lab again.
Formula.
They had a bunch of stuff, bro. Man. They had even Pokemon. No, not Pokemon. So Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Lab, and it was another cartoon, but they all had songs with celebrities around that time. And I'm telling you, they put it on the CD. It was like the most firest promo I've ever seen. They're never doing that again. That shit was fire. What do you mean? I got a crazy disc that had so much packed in, and I didn't have to pay for it. I'm already eating cereal every day. I don't know. It was lit. Nickelodeon didn't give us nothing. On top of that, Nickelodeon and Disney lied about their promos. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna do that. Where they at? Where the winners at? Because to this day, they would have been like, yo, I won. I only seen one guy. He was like, yeah, I won the cruise with Sweet Life. But boy, why you ain't come outside and been tell us about that? You know how many kids wanted that hoe? Unfortunately, I was a ratchet kid, and I was going into the grocery stores, and I used to put my hand in the boxes to like see if it was a winner.
Give it up for Brooklyn.
I'm sorry.
J Rose says hi, Lizzy.
You said who said hi?
J Rose.
Yeah, what up, Jay?
And he on the right side too. We all on the right side.
You see what I'm saying?
His
We're surrounded by New Yorkers
too. Like I love his cosplay. He be killing it in the game.
Yeah. No, J Rose be making me look bad. Like, nah, screw that man. Like, what are we talking about?
No.
Like,
that man that's the Uppy Kings right there.
He is holding that championship right now. I feel like there's another cosplayer who might be trying to beat him.
Nah, Jay knows that's my bro.
Yeah. Yeah. But I told you I'm gonna answer. Cartoon Network, Underdog, they trying to slam it, and Nickelodeon got caught up in some stuff. I don't know. I think Cartoon Network made me think, Nickelodeon made me dumb. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Cartoon Network made me think, Nickelodeon made me dumb. That's a bar.
Put that on a t-shirt. Can we get a bomb?
People who gonna relate, they're gonna know. So yeah. 100%.
That is what's up. What was your favorite show cartoon growing up? Because I had actually sent you a text that was like, "Can you send me your favorite animes and cartoons growing up?" You never got back to me about it.
Actually, he's capping. He sent me a DM. He sent me a DM.
I did
Text
DM
and
you.
DMs are two different
Well,
things.
I didn't have your phone
DM
number
me?
until almost 2 hours ago.
I know. I did a 5-hour drive, y'all. Literally, as soon as I touched base, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I got the podcast I have to do," and I literally set up my laptop, didn't even change, didn't take a shower yet. I'm just like, "Here I am. They're gonna get the real, the raw, no lashes." Took them things right off. They over here in the cut. If y'all wanna, they okay. But I say this to say,
Just talk about her
yeah,
lash,
it's
this
hard
lash
because I was
legend
a
over here.
cartoon kid, but I also wasn't a cable kid. Like a lot of New Yorkers, we didn't have cable growing up, and when you eventually got cable, it was like, okay. So funny enough, I think I really am a conspiracy theorist because funny enough, PBS was my game, and that was non-cable. So
I
all
knew
the
you were gonna say
PBS
you said no cable.
cartoons. So we had Zoom, we had like come on in Zoom, and all the kids used to play the games. I was competitive with that. Cyber Chase, we're moving, we're beating Hacker at his game. Now, y'all don't know none of this. It's okay. If you know this, you know this. But if you don't know this, bro, and PBS was all about the cartoons that
Hey,
made you
I ain't
smart.
gonna lie.
So
We're talking
I
to a
respect.
PBS kid guy and my nephew.
I ain't gonna lie. The fact she said that, I had to walk out because I was gonna let you have the flow real quick. But now you said that,
Cyber Chase, we're
turn me
moving,
up,
we're
nigga.
beating
As my
Hacker
boy
at his
Rap.
game.
Hold on. Hold on. Since you gotta mention
Motherboard,
Doom
we
and
take
Cyber
him
Chase.
every time.
Look, hold on.
Hacker
I'm going crazy on you. I'm going with the Dragon Tails up in this bitch. I'm going the Boomerflu up in this bitch. I'm going between the lines, between the covers of a book.
between the
Trying to
lines.
look between the lions. Don't play with me. I'm trying to figure out how to get the fucking Sesame Street. I got Caillou up in the back of this bitch. What's up, Sargo? What's good? Your strength, I can keep going.
So he
Look,
going hard, but
PBS
I
is
grew
me,
up on
bro.
every single one of PBS.
PBS is me, bro. That's me.
But
Break
no, are you
lights.
ready? Are you ready? You're not ready. So late night after PBS, like after hours, it was actually bad. They had these other programs that you could pay for, and it wasn't for kids. But I used to stay up late night and still watch like those channels, and I was learning lore. Actually, what's his name? Neil? Is that his name? The one who be talking about space?
Say that one more time.
The one who be talking about
friggin'
space? Is it
Yes.
Neil? Is it Neil? No, I'm about to Google this. Hold on, 1 second, 2 seconds. Hold on, space guy. PBS. I think it's Neil. I could be wrong.
I didn't really do PBS.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's the one that got rid of Pluto.
He was on PBS. No, listen.
Through him.
No.
He kicked Pluto out the solar system.
We were talking about psyops. So they had to make him the face to teach the kids about space and then switch it up for us to believe what was going on. But neither here nor there. Me watching him, I didn't believe everything he said. It just gave me more questions. Does that make sense? That's why I am the way I am. They fed me information. I didn't just eat it and believe it. I ate it and was like, oh, this is knowledge to know. But what are they really hiding from us? And I would go home and when everybody was in school Googling, oh, what recipe to make with my mom? Or, oh, everybody was actually on Crunchyroll. And funny enough, I was the nerd that gave them the proxy to get on Crunchyroll because the school blocked it. I was the proxy websites
nerd.
So it was like, damn it, it's blocked. Lizzy, come over here. All right, let me go put this code in real quick. Oh, it's good. Yay. And then the school learned about proxies and then had to block the proxy. So I had to give them the new proxy every week. I wasn't a drug dealer. I was a proxy dealer. I should make a story about this. I should tell people about the
story time.
Proxy dealing, bro. Neither here nor there. While they were on their Crunchyroll, I was on my conspiracy. I learned about like chemtrails and like how they're putting metals in the sky and like what it's doing to our system and like the foods we eat, what it's really doing to our brain, the capacity of our brain, what we're even aware of. We talking about movies and like things, we can have these conversations, but if y'all ever trying to go deep about like the matrix of it all, but some people really, I have friends who love me and they're like, Lizzy, we love you, but don't tell me any more things about what you're finding out because you scaring me, and I'm actually happier not knowing about that stuff. And I'm like, all right, I feel you. Okay. But going back to PBS, I would start off there, get info, and I'm like, if this is in space, then what's this? And what is this gas really doing? What is this doing? So you would feed me the information. You're trying to keep my eyes on you. I'm already looking at what else was happening. But so I was a cartoon kid, but I really was a what the F going on with this world kid? Like, what is this? So yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's me.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I am a deep diver when it comes to anything. I'm the person where I can just be having a conversation with somebody and someone can mention something and I'll be like, you know what? I don't really know much about that. And then I'll just start looking it up and then I'll start going down, and you'd be surprised some of the shows I will watch just like showing you how to do things, how to make things, not just like with the world always necessarily, but just with people. Cause I need to know what's going on with some of these people out here too. I end up watching a lot of crime shows.
What about the
I end up
ocean and the
watching
animals?
all of
You
that
talk about
stuff. Like
Gerald?
we had this one show we used to watch in school. I don't remember the name of it, but it was all about the ocean. It was all about the ocean. It had like a sick beat on it too. Like it was
Can we
literally
talk about the ocean? Can we talk about Gerald? Y'all want to talk about Gerald real quick?
What about Gerald? What you want
Do
to
you
say?
know who Gerald is?
My brain is
Gerald is?
actually airhead right now when you said
Who's
Gerald.
Gerald?
So Gerald is the dolphin that kidnapped a man. Literally, he was chilling on the ocean. Gerald is a dolphin. He took his legs, clamped that hole, took him all the way down. Literally, Gerald's dolphin buddies, let's just call them his warriors, his soldiers, created a vortex around this man's head so that he could still breathe underwater. Because after a certain while, as a human, your lungs will collapse under pressure. So you're like, Lizzy, where you getting this information from? The guy who was kidnapped by the dolphin 2 weeks later, not a week, not a couple of days, 2 weeks later, was spit back up onto the bed of the like the beach, and the cops were like, bro, you've been missing. What was going on? He was like, I need to talk to somebody. He talked to the FBI, and he was like, bro, I was kidnapped by these dolphins. They actually have a civilization that we don't know about. The reason why they kidnapped me was because he was a marine biologist and he know how to create cities. So he helped build the dolphin cities. They got him whatever materials he needed, and he built a city for them underground. You go, Lizzy, you're capping. That man was on drugs. Doctors, they said, oh, get him tested. He had like ocean marine stuff in his lungs that you can only get for being like 40 meters deep down there type shit. And if he went down, his lungs should be collapsed. Neither here nor there. People go, oh, I still don't believe. Research the other lore of like 1960s, 1970s of how they had these dolphins that were being studied by these two scientists, a girl and a guy. One the she tried to like work with a bunch of dolphins. The youngest one was the best one. He was so he helped. I don't even know how I'm gonna say this real quick. He was the horniest one as well. He was willing to learn, speak English like humans. Mommy, dada, it's triangle. Like he was talking, not even lying. So the human was teaching the dolphin how to speak English. His rule was you gotta jack me off. If you fuck me, I'll do whatever you need me to do. The lady ended up getting out of the program because there was like the CIA was like, we didn't sign up for this. Yeah, you're teaching them English, but we didn't tell you to like, what the fuck are you doing? When they separated the scientist from the dolphin, he killed himself. He was like, you took my shit away. Like you took my fuck, because they brung girl dolphins in. He said, I don't want that. I want that human. Let me backtrack even more. It's illegal to talk to dolphins. Why? Because they learn and catch on so fast. If you had a conversation right now with a dolphin, within 2-3 days, he's going to understand you, everything that you're saying. And then if we start understanding them, it's over because they know shit that we don't know about what's going on down there. Another fun fact, if you get pregnant when a dolphin is in the water, they actually sonar talk to your baby and they help your baby's IQ become extreme. Like your baby's going to learn how to walk way faster than how it does naturally. And that's a whole nother law. Our government does it on purpose. When you cut the umbilical cord, that umbilical cord is supposed to fall off by itself. You're not even supposed to cut it. That's a whole nother. Y'all could do your research on that. There's a lot. Yeah, y'all talking to a person who knows a lot of our stuff is jaded. So much so I can't explain a lot of it to you. You really got to do your own research. And a lot of it is lies and fabricated. So you got to really cipher what's real and what's not real. But going back to dolphins, they were sent here to do a lot. Funny enough, they're swimming, but they're mammals. They can choose to live on land if they want to. Lizzy, you're lying. Look it up. They're mammals. Why you think he wanted Shorty? There's a whole nother like lore behind it. They talk. They can actually, funny enough, and there's a podcast. There's another podcast where two people are talking about this. If a dolphin is in New York and another dolphin is in South Africa, hey yo, literally one quick doo 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 doo. He could literally speak to a specific dolphin just from sonar in their brain alone. To talk to another dolphin that's hundreds of millions of miles away, literally. Y'all think I'm lying? Research our dolphin lore. There's a reason it's illegal to talk to them. Gerald, people go, oh, it's fake. He was drugged. He was high. Gerald was kidnapped by dolphins. You know what's crazy? The emperor dolphin, Gerald, he said that was just phase 1. Phase 2 is coming soon. Drops the bomb. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I'm done.
She said she is done, and she started talking about everything from dolphins The pregnancies. Remember when you had the whole world thinking you were pregnant?
Yeah. Yeah. So and that's a whole nother lore story. So shout out to Matt Cool. My friend Matt, he's a fire videographer. Fire. Like he can make movies. You're gonna see movies made by him. He makes music videos. Right now, he's heavy. He's like Zeddy Will's like right hand videographer right now. And he hit me one day. He was like, "Hey Liz, I need 5 girls willing to be a baby mama." And I was like, bet. I was like, what's the budget? He said $0. I said, damn. Okay. I was like, now I gotta call. I was like, I gotta call favors, bro. So obviously, what do guys go when they say cast a girl? I'm like, okay, one, they gotta be hot. Two, they're not getting paid. So, bro, you at
That's
least
a
gotta feed
that's
them.
a
Like,
I ain't gonna lie, that's already asking a lie when you're just like, hey, I need a girl. Hey, what's up? Zero budget. I need a bad bitch too. Okay, you asking too much, John. That's hold on, you asking a bad bitch with no money?
I was like,
Hey,
damn.
I got a
So
family full of females. They'll play that
and it is
shit.
crazy because I know a lot of model. I have a lot of model friends. I have a lot of it's funny because Bonnie, who does my SFX makeup and my regular makeup, she we were talking about something and I randomly was like, Bonnie, are you free tomorrow? Like, do you want to be a baby mama for a music video? And you know how it worked. This is how it worked. They all knew Zeddy's music, so they were like, "Oh, I fuck with that song." I was when Cha Cha was hot, and then when I did
Mhm,
Cha Cha, and then you could be my baby mama. So
mhm.
true facts. That's literally the video we did. So I was like, "Yo, I know it's not paid. I owe y'all a favor. I owe you type shit. Like y'all come, let me know." So I was like, "I got 4." He's like, "I need one more." I was like, "Bro, I'm gonna just be the other girl. Fuck it, right? Fuck it." I was like, at this point,
Yeah.
but funny enough, like when he hit me, he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna shoot the first scene. This is winter. We're gonna shoot the first scene at like Central Park outside." I said, "Free and they gonna be freezing?"
Outside?
Nah,
Outside?
absolutely not. Yeah, I was like, absolutely not. He was like, but I need a. He was like, I need a photo studio. I was like, okay, bet. You talking to a creator? I got some green screen. I got some blue screen. I got some red. What color screen you need for the photo shoot? I was like, it's a girl or a boy. I got pink. I got blue. I ended up setting up the photo booth for the if you look at the music video for Cha Cha, that scene was shot on my roof. I literally had a room for like a creative, and then we did the roof scene with the bridge in the background. That's my rooftop in New York. So we did that. So it just all worked out. The girls were lit. We all had fun. We chilled. We met some of Zeddy's camp. But then this is how it went viral. So it was a 2 shoot day. We did the photo shoot day, and then we did the baby shower day. Baby shower was his location. We're on set. And I was like, yeah, we eating, we vibing. I just did a BTS video of all the pregnant baby mamas. And I was like, oh, it'd be funny if people, well, one, we were on set and we had one baby daddy. So it was like, it'd be funny if people, a satire post in my mind. When I tell you I dropped my phone, went to sleep, woke up, that hole was like at 13 million. I'm like, whoa, hold up. And then his production team, this is like BTS, I'm telling y'all, his production team was like, Lizzy, do not delete that video. We're gonna like do something with it. So I know they had ties to TMZ and I know they had ties to Nick Cannon. So that one was for sure like inside. It wasn't like TMZ hit us up. I know they had that one for inside. As far as everyone else who posted it, it was just a ricochet of like if it's already out online, I could steal it. If TMZ posted it, I could steal it. So people were stealing it, and people were stealing it so much that it hit news. We were on India news, China news, Canada news, Africa news. Everybody was just talking about how this one man got 5 girls pregnant, and me and all of my friends were like, "This isn't even real. Why is it? How is this on the news?" We at some point I had to redact some because one of my friends is a Vogue model. She was like, Lizzy, I can't have my government name being Googled. Not yo, they found our government names. They put our government names in these articles and was like, yeah, such and such was pregnant by Zeddy Will. And it got bad. It was good until it got bad. You know how they say no bad press is like bad press is good press, but it got to a point where it's getting too crazy. And that's why if y'all started seeing some of my videos, what's her name? Candace Owens did a story time about it. She put our faces on her podcast and was like, these girls in New York got pregnant by this rapper. I was like, Candace. And people were like, she's not a real journalist. Don't listen to her. But I was like, a lot of people follow her and believe her. So it got crazy. It got crazy, y'all.
Yeah,
I mean, what's his name?
I'm,
Keith
I
Urban's
don't,
not a
I
real
don't, I
food
don't have a
critic,
lot
but
of nice things to say
they
about
love him to
Candace,
death.
but
No, it got crazy. But neither here nor there. It in the beginning it was funny. It was funny until it wasn't funny. Like it was. Like,
it was
if
great
you
right
ever
up
get
until it
caught,
wasn't. Yeah.
yes. Like if you ever get caught up in a situation where something goes stupid viral, it's like a cool viral is like, oh yeah, a couple of like maybe a million saw it and like somebody might mention it. It got so bad that I went to buy like a bacon, egg, and cheese, not really bacon and cheese, but like an avocado sandwich at my corner store. And my own deli owner was like, "Hey, yo, this you?" He literally pulled his phone out. And because mind you, it's 5 girls. So on when it showed up on the Spanish news, my friend who is Spanish, her entire family rung up her phone like, "You should not be pregnant right now." Da, 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 da. And she had to tell her it was for a music video. It's like it got bad, y'all. Like it got bad. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
experiencing that in real time, and
Worldwide.
I was just sitting back with my popcorn like, this is crazy.
No, because you know, it would have been good if we would have got paid for it. And I feel like there was a way for us to like hit those people up to receive our checks. But the funny thing about those posts, if mine's hit 13 mil and some of these accounts are heavily being monetized, if they got 20 mil off of me, 100 mil off of me, they got paid 20K, 30K, maybe 40 racks off of that, off of these postings. Me and my girls got nothing off of that. So we could have probably adapted the lore, but even Zeddy's team was like, this isn't his brand. Like, yeah, it's funny and it's haha, but if it gets too serious, I'm gonna tell you just how serious it got. Me and my girls got emails saying, "Hey guys, 2 things. I'm gonna tell you. Y'all gonna look at me like I'm crazy, but no, this is real. Is it real? Because if it is real, we'll give you a TV show right now. We'll fly you guys to like LA, Miami. You move in.
Sounds
We
about
we
right.
promote. We show you guys when the babies are out. We'll do this. You're getting paid. Your kids are gonna get
Yo.
paid. Your family's get like it was boom. If it's not real, how can we make it real?
Oh, absolutely not.
But when you think about it, what do you think the Kim Kardashians are doing?
That's a
Let's
fact.
start off with a sex tape. Let's make it go viral. Let's do this other thing that goes super
Right.
viral.
But in
Okay,
this case,
now they
they're
know my
literally
name. Let
saying,
me
if
keep
it's
doing
not
things.
real, I need this one guy to go in a room and every last one of these girls and see if we can make this happen.
Crazy. But yeah.
Diabolical, even.
Yeah. I feel like it would have been on Zeus easy. Zeus or like somewhere else. Yeah. But yeah. But
Somebody
yeah.
would have picked that up because people love a bunch of baby mamas, a bunch of baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
Like remember
Yeah.
when that Shorty Low reality thing almost happened? It's like people like the baby mama things. So
Mhm.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
they're
I'm
always
like,
gonna be
no.
looking for the next thing for people to trash and look at. Okay,
Mhm.
so I am looking at the time now, and we are closing in on basically the end of the podcast, but I still got so many other things that I need to talk about. So I'm going to run through some things that I want you to answer
Mhm.
for us real quick, Lizzy.
Okay. If you do a rapid thing, I got you. And on your own accord too, if you're like, "Lizzy, I got another question." I'm really in my open book. Just ask me type shit. If it's something too private, I'll probably say that's too private. But
Oh no,
I'm
no,
open
these
book.
are not personal questions at all. Like
Okay.
we are done with the life of Lizzy Ashliegh out here. Like that part is over. These are just scenarios. So especially
Okay.
with you being a musician with your Erykah
Mhm.
Badu voice,
Oh,
and
thank you.
yes,
Mhm.
you're definitely your Erykah Badu voice. You definitely can. You're
That's a
I,
compliment. I
I know
appreciate
you
it.
don't like to compare yourself. I'll do it for you.
Oh.
So, scenarios. So, Lizzy, what anime character would you like to do a song with?
Ooh. It's actually a hard one. Cause like, okay, when I think about marketing for music, you can either go with the popular person, but sometimes that doesn't last long. Um, and then sometimes you can go with like I'm definitely into cutesy wootsy stuff. Um, I'm also into conscious rap. Um, so it's like if I'll probably have to answer it like that. So if I wanted to drop something conscious, Dr. Stone immediately. I feel like he would drop some bars where he would be like, "So how to make the coke? Put the thing in the can, get the top with the whoop and the bop and the bam, gotta." He would probably really hit that hole because if you ever seen Dr. Stone, he be talking about how he creates things. But if you hit that hole in a song, oh, it's easy, definitely, 100%. If I wanted to go cutie wooty for the lore of like K-pop and like popish, funny enough, Anya from Spy Family. When it's mine, I have her in the back, in the mind. And then we'd be both be in the whip with the ride, and we chilling with the. Okay, because remember I told you I'm a visionary, so I see the vision first, and then the song comes together. Um, hmm. I honestly, you should keep throwing me genres at this point.
No, I love it. I love it. Just Anya,
But
just
yeah,
in the
that's how it
side of
works
the
for me.
whip.
If you did hip hop, nah, not hip hop. like a daddy issues type song, I could probably use what's her name? Joke from Joke. What happened?
Jasirii, you good?
Yeah. I'm good. My
Nah,
crown.
He
go
got this
ahead.
Gotta
crown.
get back on.
And
You feel me?
Like
Gotta put New York
for
on my.
JoJo Bizarre. So yeah. Literally Jolene. So me and her could do a song together just for aesthetic, like twin. Me and her could do a like Sweetie Doja Cat type thing. Yeah. So yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah, disagree.
no,
Watch me do that whole.
listen,
Just 'cause y'all
these are
said
Wait,
it.
hold on.
your
No, look,
answers.
we are
Listen, with
listening.
AI nowadays, nowadays, I can take the voice of the character,
You can make it
render that
happen.
whole, literally
Ghostwriting on the
VFX some
couch.
ish, and now y'all just gave me another idea. Look at that. Look at that.
Told you.
Look at that.
Look, we're here.
Look at that. Mm-hmm.
What
We here.
what anime song would you like to perform live?
Does the Jodeci song count? That was at the end of JoJo's.
Absolutely.
It does
Okay.
now. It does now.
I mean,
I
it
mean, is
does.
that what
I
you
mean,
want to hit the stage?
if you want to do that, go for it.
It's easy. Only
Yeah.
because it's really hard for, and I'm a music lover. It's really hard for me to remember a lot of anime opening and endings. Like if we did that, people try to put me in that trivia, and I'm like, I'm not Toasty. I love Toasty, but she got it. She got the anime opening endings left and right. Me, nah. But I know that one because when that one came on, I was like, I know this. Hold up. And I love my Naruto songs. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, because I don't know the words. I know the melody.
Bluebird.
You know,
Nice.
so I'm just keeping it a buck, 100%. So yeah.
Okay, you might not
yeah.
know that. And that's actually a pretty good answer. In fact, you know what? Make it happen. I want to see you on stage hitting that Jodeci, and I want to be there, and I'm gonna record every last bit of it. So I'm letting you know now.
Yeah.
You might not remember too many anime openings, but out of the ones that you need to have in your brain right now, what do you think the best anime opening is?
You know, and you know what? No.
Don't be going around trying to cheat. Don't be trying to. He's trying to.
Huh? Water? What?
That's crazy.
Hold on.
Water. It's just water.
Listen,
Water.
You know what's crazy? I have to go with what I've recently heard and then also what my brain remembers. Some of the best music too, in my opinion, did come from Cowboy Bebop. Just like those like instruments.
yeah.
But 2, JoJo's, and 3, what I'm watching right now is JJK. And when JJK comes on, I love those beats. And even season 1, when it ended, I was like, yo, matter of fizzy fact, I actually worked for Toho Animation, and they actually had me running a concert with the anime opening endings from their animations. So now that I think about it, I love Spy Family. I know 2 of their songs. There's a crocodile anime, never seen it, but he had a fire song. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's a crocodile anime.
A crocodile?
I know a rooster
Berserk.
anime.
It's not Berserk. Hold on.
I know a rooster.
Crocodile.
I don't know about a crocodile. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And the JJK. Like literally, JJK.
JJK soundtrack in general is just really good.
Absolutely. Season 1 and 2 are absolutely fire.
Yeah, Frieren had a good one too. There was one that everybody kept requesting though. They were like, Doro Hidoro. Doro Hidoro had a really good song. I was like, what? Why is this so fire? The Dan. Okay, we're done. I'm done. We
only got a couple left, so no, we're good. Okay, and you guys can actually comment on this one because this is one we actually haven't asked before on here. Which anime character would be canceled today, but you cannot include pervy characters because that's just an obvious answer?
Oh damn! I was so ready. I was about to be like
Sanji.
the guy from Hunter x Hunter. He's so good. I was gonna say he's so good. Yeah.
Pervy characters is too easy because the answer would be all of them.
Oh my god!
You said anime, right?
Yeah.
Has to be okay. How to think?
Somebody that we have to like exile doesn't exist anymore.
Because I also say Goofy from Kingdom Hearts. Because the shit he was saying on that game was wild.
Who else, dude?
What Goofy was saying in Kingdom Hearts was wild.
If I did this, we wouldn't have an anime. Meaning it would just be, if I did this, we would just have an island where everybody just gets along and all the families just have regular family memories. But we would not have an anime if I exiled the main characters. Attack on Titan, get rid of all the Titans.
You think they would need to be canceled? Like people would be trying to cancel them if Attack on Titan came out today?
Wait. I think I got the thing wrong. I thought your question was like, who should we exile? Like, who should we
No.
disband?
Like, who would be canceled? Like, when they say people are canceled, that's
Oh.
why I say we can't do the pervy
And
characters
I hate
because of
cancel
course the
culture, bro.
pervy
I do.
characters would get canceled if they
Yeah.
came out today.
That's
That's
why it's
too
hard
easy.
because I hate cancel
Jasirii,
culture. So it's like,
Jasirii, help me.
why are we
Hero,
canceling
Shield
people who
Hero,
make mistakes?
Shield Hero.
Let me
What's that
see.
girl name? What's that girl name from Shield
The
Hero?
bitch.
She gotta go. She can't.
She
She
gotta
gotta
go.
go. She gotta
She gotta
go.
go.
Yeah.
She gotta go.
Had to think long and hard. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
the bitch
The
from Shield
same one
Hero.
that. Yup.
She gotta go.
Yup.
She
She gotta
canceled.
go.
She gotta go.
Okay,
She
but
gotta
then
go.
if that's the case, then technically we would cancel the guy from Spy Family who adopted the little girl. What do you mean you're adopting a little girl for like and getting a wife? Like that you don't really like. It's just for the job, and you're just gonna exile them later. Granted, the Lord, I said cancel. You know when people cancel people, they don't know why. They don't know what the
Yeah,
why
no,
is.
they
We don't
just
know
know
that
the
the little girl's
scenario and they're like,
psychic.
nah, let's cancel that person. They don't
You
need
get what I'm
us
saying? We
anymore.
don't know that they're psychic. We don't know that they have their, what's going on. We just know what's on the surface. And what's on the surface is this man adopted a little girl just to like spy on this random dude from a high school or like the school that she's in, not the high school, but you know what I'm saying? And then you married a woman that's not really her mom. So this little girl don't really got a mom or a dad. And the mom can't cook. So what he married her for?
It's all
I'm
it's all
sorry.
a front for his case.
It is a front, but you get canceled for that. You get canceled for
Good.
fronting.
I didn't say it was a bad
And
answer.
I'm trying to think if I know anybody else.
I'm not gonna.
I know
hold
there's
you.
so many,
I
but
think it would
I'm
be. Look, I think this one's easy for us because
no,
I mean,
it
we
it
grew
wasn't
up.
pervy. I can name some. It's just
Now look,
the good one.
we grew up with the characters, so maybe we don't always, but even sometimes we look and it's like if that person came out in 2025 to the younger audience, it would have to be Frieza.
Frieza gotta go.
We
Monkeys.
get it, but to a younger generation, this guy that's running around that hates an entire race and constantly calls them monkeys.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I think
Yeah,
if
behind.
Dragon Ball was brand new and was coming out today, I don't know how well Frieza would. I don't know how well that would translate.
I can't believe you're monkey phobic.
See, my brain right now is like Killer B from Naruto, but to the extent.
Huh? Killer B? Killer B? The rapping phenom from the hidden cloud.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. If you have niggas coming around here doing that now, you think that would be okay?
He's talking about like back then, Killer B's cool. Today he would be a stereotype.
Like, hey, I'm a great in the studio. Like that's how he's rapping. So if he say that shit right now, do you know how many old heads will be on him? Just be like, all right, motherfucker, you trying to be funny. So that's how I'm kind of looking at it. I was like, yeah, I can see him get canceled because I seen a segment of people getting upset at that way. But Lil Yachty was like, everybody with a thing, and I'm hitting him with the, and then everybody was on Lil Yachty was like, you can't like. That's why I'm like, okay, yes, Killer B. If he would have done that now, Killer B will probably get canceled for some of that shit.
You know what? I'm gonna let you have that moment, but I really gotta go on my bomb shit. All right, so there's somebody that's so fucked up. In every anime, he comes back. And on top of that, he stole somebody's girl. And on top of that, he got a man too. And chopped off his best friend's arm. And set him up. If Griffith, the pretty motherfucker Griffith, pop up in the building one more time, he needs to go. He needs to get canceled for everything that he did, especially taking his man's shorty. Oh, nah. He gotta go. He gotta go. I don't care what they say. He'll be pretty hit, all that. He could keep on coming back and back. He could keep on killing people. And he set his mans up from the beginning. Yeah, Griffith gotta go for what he did to Guts. I ain't going front. He gotta go. That is a cancellation nation.
Wait. I got one. What the hell?
Okay.
So y'all gonna kill me, but don't kill me. But I know there's an anime because people talk about it all the time. I haven't dwelled deep in this very far, but I see the cosplay of it all the time. And every time I hear that story, I go, why? And if y'all can tell me the why, explain it, or maybe I just have to watch the anime. But wasn't there a father who turned his daughter into a dog?
Got my Full Metal Alchemist. Holy shit.
We just talked about this.
We did that. She talking about Full Metal Alchemist. Holy shit.
Full Metal Alchemist, yeah. I feel like
yeah.
I started it because I remember when he lost his, when he did the spell. I remember it up to that point, but I didn't go deeper into it. But I do remember the dog and the father. I was like, what is that going on? So wait, so y'all condone this?
Oh no. I'm not saying you're
not.
like look.
Shao Tucker banned. Shao Tucker is banned.
I'll say
Shao
I mean,
Tucker is on everybody's list of worst fathers of all time. He's on everybody's list of like worst fathers.
nah.
He's getting canceled, bro. He's getting canceled immediately.
Oh, Ghetto's getting canceled from JJK. Oh, he's getting canceled for fucking sure. From JJK.
Is he really? Once they see the backstory, is he really
oh my god.
Is
That
he
is
really
not him. We're not talking about this. No, Jasirii, no. No. What are we saying here? No,
Like, did you see what that man went through? The emotional trauma to make him hate a whole generation.
Matter of fact, let me take the Ghetto because I'm talking about his appearance, the man who's taking over his brain. But well, both of them will get canceled.
Okay, you're talking about.
No, actually, both of them will get canceled if you want to be real. Hold on, what are we saying? Hold on, both of them will get canceled. Both of them will get canceled.
Ghetto was not getting canceled. Listen, I'm not gonna front. I'm defending Ghetto. I'm not gonna front. Ghetto, he is defended. Now, Shinjuku, that's another story. Shinjuku was a whole demon. He said, "Yo, I saw you get your ass beat and dog walked, and your girl get taken at the same time. Team up with me. I got an offer for you. I got unlimited power, and on top of that, I know how to use your power. Let me hold your brain real quick. Pause. But let me hold your brain real quick. I got you. We could get this rocking. Come on. We sure enough did get it rocking. Sure enough did make the culling games crazy. Sure enough did.
Yeah,
Ghetto was from Ghetto moved to Brooklyn from Staten Island and didn't know how to handle it. Woo! Oh man. Actually, I won't say Staten Island. I'll say Queens because he was clean.
Oh my god. Those, like I said, those are all good answers. I'm glad that y'all were able to pull that out, like I said, without the pervy characters. Because like you said, you were going to be quick to go Sanji, and it's like it would have been easy if we had pervy characters in there. Because it's like
but for me though, I wasn't like thinking more of an anime because if I was like Blue from Imaginary Friends. I was like, that nigga would get canceled. Like I was thinking like I know so many other people from like in the Cartoon Network world that I know that would be canceled that do anime.
There's one that's right there.
And the reason why I say that is because you can in the anime mind and format, it's not just the pervy characters and stuff like that, because you're thinking of a digit genre. Because I could say Yusuke Urameshi could get canceled for the shit that he was doing in Yu Yu Hakusho. So that's what you see what I'm saying. So that's why I was like, it depends, because it's like the timeline is that Ash would have got fucking canceled for the shit he was saying to Misty. You feel me? So like, no, don't do that. Ash was talking crazy to Misty, bro. Ash was talking crazy to Misty.
He was, but I don't know if it was out of pocket for today's people, though.
Did the sensitive part today's society is?
But to your point, the
sensitivity is real
there are
today.
Characters that came out back on Cartoon Network back in the day. If that show came out today, they would never fly, and we know it's them freaking Kanker sisters. Like, would never work today.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Never make it. One episode in, they will be calling for them to be removed.
Oh no, Kanker sisters were for real. Absolutely. Would have been fucking canceled. 2.5. It wouldn't even. Holy smooth.
Like if we were going cartoons, they are the answer. I'm sorry.
Nah. Kankers could go Lemon Grab from Adventure Time. He would have been canceled.
They would try to cancel Johnny Bravo, but I'm defending my man.
Like I can see 50-50 on both ends.
I would defend my man.
Like I get on both ends because I'm not gonna be that.
He ain't no Kanker.
I'll say real quick. Yo, will Fred get canceled for trying to be with Daphne every time?
No. Like, look, putting a plan together to split off to make sure she always goes with me. Look, man, that man's he's plotting. Like he ain't. I don't know if he ain't doing nothing out of line. He ain't doing nothing out of pocket. He just
That's the problem. Be too goddamn horny.
Nah, but going back to Hopper, that's why they said they really enjoyed Hopper, because there was no love interest in that movie, and that's a first when it comes to a lot of kid movies. It was nothing about love. It was just about facts as well as scientific discoveries. So yeah, but
Okay.
yeah. But that's why y'all so horny. No offense, but everybody who like anime lovers and cartoon lovers, is just because they make sure they fed that part of the kid's brain. Dopamine when you see a girl, dopamine when you get a kiss, dopamine when you. So the science of it all is very interesting. So yeah,
and that's been going on for years. Like we go back to Nickelodeon real quick. If Victorious came out today, it would be for adults, not kids.
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah. Trust
They wouldn't even have to change the show. It could be the exact same show. It would be for adults.
No, trust
Some
me.
of the shit they said on there was like, especially my boy Leon Thomas. I love him, but that was some lines I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god. He actually said that. He actually said that.
Hey, don't start now. You can't finish. Yeah, that was a line.
Oh god. Oh shit.
Yeah, behind. I hate to be that person.
No,
was
that
there
was
any
it.
more questions on the list?
No, that is it. We're actually at the end because, like I said, we ended up running a little long, and that's just because we all like to talk. It happens sometimes, unfortunately. But
look at me. Same here. No, look, same here.
We have reached the end. No, you're good. The podcast is real. Technically, there is one last question, but it's just the general end of podcast question. That's just, you made it, Lizzy. We finally got to talk. You experienced this with us. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. You know that song? Feeling good. I'm feeling great. Or maybe that's just a New York thing, but I'm feeling great. Okay. But overall, good times. I'm a yapper, so I enjoy talking. I enjoy like being asked questions and just seeing where my brain goes. And I do enjoy the fact that you guys actually knew some of my stuff, because it helped me remember, one, how I even got there, what I'm working on, what I'm doing. So overall, this podcast was a success, and I'm excited to see what comes cooked after this podcast. So yeah. And what comes from it.
Look at Ozzy sliding through right at the end.
Ozzy!
Shout out Ozzy the virus. So yes, Lizzy, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Continue to do what you love. Know that bad days are not forever bad days, and when you're awakened another day, it's for you to literally make that day better, not to ponder on the past or what happened, because in every moment of every second of every moment, you are deciding who you are, how you react to things. And never say I am something bad, because your brain cannot decipher words from the feeling. So I am great, I am powerful. Know it, feel it, we got this.
Love it. King of New York, what do you want to say? Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yo, I just want to say, you know what I mean? It was great. It was a fun time. Lizzy, thank you for pulling up. You know the vibes. There's always New York in the building. There's always stand up. Feel me? And it's always a fun time. And you know, we got we got Brody coming up this weekend. We got more videos popping out this weekend. And yo, just love the vibes. We here for the vibes.
100%.
100%. Nephew, you're up. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
It's what I do, because it's all about me and my segment. Oh, okay. It's put up the goddamn list, because you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna make this brief because we got the Queen Lizzy. She needs to go, and I don't want her to blow up the universes. But I'm gonna make this mad quick, super fucking quick. All right, cool. So obviously, you know the amazing Digital Circus has dropped. Episode 8 on YouTube. And as you automatically know, I enjoy, because she was like conspiracy. We have a lot of conspiracy when it comes to this show of the amazing Digital Circus. If you want to know about your boy King glitching out and fucking everybody up on the dark side, now it is the time to understand AI, artificial intelligence. We learn about King, of his insane mind, and Poppy, who's actually being a leader. So if you actually want a show that is not going to take long with ads right now, and if you did bond with the premium, the ads, congratulations, you have money. But hey, watch the amazing Digital Circus. You will not be wrong. You will not be disappointed, and I promise you, your mind will be explode. All right. Oh, but I really don't have no quote. But if I say this mad quickly, I can only, let's say this. I don't have a quote, but I just summarize this. The world may be on fire, but as long as you have your castle, you will have peace. All right, cool. Now go back to you.
Yes, thank you so much. So again, we appreciate everybody for joining this week on the podcast is real. We thank our lovely, talented guests, the Erica Badu Sound and Lizzy Ashliegh for joining us this week on the podcast is real. If you missed this episode of the podcast is real, it is available immediately once we're done. You can just start this back up from the beginning on YouTube. But if you don't want to actually watch the podcast and you just want to listen to it while you're out riding around, don't fret, because every Monday the new episodes go up on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Amazon Music. So it will be up there first thing Monday mornings. As always, you can catch us on social media at The Podcast is Real on all platforms except for Twitter. Too many letters. That's okay. I don't really use Twitter that much anyway. But everywhere else, you can find us at The Podcast is Real. If you want to reach us, you can DM us anywhere, or you can email us at thepodcastisreal@gmail.com. You can just tell us what you think. You can give us suggestions. We are always willing to talk to you guys, and we just want to bring out the good content for you. So, again, for the King of New York, Jasirii, for the singing sensation, Soundless Well himself in the gaming field, Mr. VoQualz. Again, for our lovely, talented, has that shit on, just all around great guest, Lizzy Ashliegh out here. I am King Drell. We will see you guys next Thursday. And just remember, dolphins might be scheming, but the podcast is real. And so is Lizzy's fake pregnancy. We'll see you guys next week.